Live. Okay, so hey everyone, welcome to episode 25 of Cast in the Shadows, and this week we're going to be, because it's Invictus launch week in Star Citizen, which is a free-fly event that started today, we are going to be playing the game instead of doing a normal podcast episode, and for anyone who has a Star Citizen account and is in our Discord server, join us in Discord comms and play along with us.
And if you aren't in our Discord server, there should be a link in the video, correct? Yep. So, and all you need to do, so with this event, all you need to do to be able to get in game and play with us or anyone else who's playing it is to just go to the Star Citizen website, register for an account. So you would just go to account in the top right, click on enlist now, register, and then from there, make a handle, just go to account in the top right, click on enlist. Yeah, but it's not too. So I've walked a few people through today on how to register in the game, and it's not too clear at all.
Okay. No, I said there's a link. There's a link in the description regarding like account creation, not.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I should have specified that. I'm trying to see, where do I have here? Window. I just want to show
But
you.
all you need to register an account is an email address, and from there.
Yeah.
You're good.
And here, like, you go to the description of this is literally the last stream we're doing right now. Go to the description. You might have to scroll all the way down here where it says interested in becoming a Star Citizen. You have all of our referral codes here. You got mine, Cam, Data's, Coolios's, and here's the link. Click on the link. It should take you to this page here where you have to create an account. Obviously, fill all this out. Make your in-game name, your email for signing in, password. You guys know the drill here. This will give you a extra 5,000 credits in game, which on top of the normal 5,000 you start with. Once you're signed in, you just click right here on the View Invictus Launch Week, right here. View More, and it should fly now, right? Yeah, so fly now, and then it'll give you kind of like a. If you're signed in, you won't have a lot of this. You'll just be able to.
Yes. Also, unlike with the other free flies, there's no code you have to put in. So before it was like, here, take this code and put it down here. It's just, nope, you're good.
I'm loading on you.
All right, Invictus. You want to join us in party here? We're about to launch into the server.
Oh, I already joined you. Put you in on Data, so I don't know where I'm going now.
Data, are you in a server?
We shall guide you.
Yeah, I think me and Moots were in a party earlier, and he launched, and it dragged me with him.
Oh,
I've just been AFK here in the same server.
I guess we just wait for this to clear, or we could just hold F4.
So I mean, you can just go to hit escape, quit the main menu, and then if you join the party, we can all just launch together.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we can rain hell. I mean, what?
Sorry, can't. I heard a lot of background.
That's Mando's mic.
Yeah, well, I can fix that.
So, Moots, you should have a party invite from me.
Yeah, I'm still on the
We just
loading.
lost Data.
Data? No.
Data has returned.
No.
Why is he on top now?
So let me know when you're back at main menu there, Moots.
And 4.
Are we gonna wait for anyone else, or just go?
I put an announcement in the Discord. So. There for everyone to see. Mentioned everyone.
Oh, Kenny just sent me a party invite. Do you guys have him on your friends list?
Who?
Kennedy 666.
Oh, I should, but okay, there we go. Yeah, I see. I have him. No,
I'm
I
in the menu.
don't. I should have him because I'm the guy that recruited him here, but
Here,
not showing
Dad,
up.
I just made you party leader if you want to invite him.
Okay. Let's see if he's in Discord.
Should be
F Kennedy?
Kennedy 666.
Oh yeah. Will?
Oh, he's in menus too. So I think we're all ready.
Should drag him.
Unless he's not actually in menus, but it's just saying he's in menus, which happens.
Oh, there
There
he
he
is.
is.
Alright, full party.
Welcome to your doom.
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right.
Right on time.
Alright, so far so good.
Yeah.
I told you, buddy Danny is probably gonna flip when I
Kennedy, we can hear your
Florida.
TV or whatever.
The band is a card.
Yeah, something on in the background.
Sorry.
Also, Mando, look in photos when you have a moment. I found a really funny image.
Was that an C2?
No, that's in the fucking Javelin, the briefing room.
Oh yeah.
Where you get that outfit from?
You have to buy it.
It's a subscriber flare outfit, right?
Yeah.
Is not a subscription?
Well, there are certain items that subscribers can purchase that other people can't, but you still have to pay for them.
Gotcha.
They have a
Yeah,
subscriber
you have to buy
exclusive
it
store.
with real cash.
Gotcha.
Oh, I guess I'm doing the party launch.
Yeah, I tossed party back to you. I think we're ready.
Yep. Has anybody been to what are they doing today?
We're gonna go
It's the
do all the
same.
Invictus stuff.
Same.
Think of this as like a field trip.
Tomorrow will be the change.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, I know. I wish it was daily.
But you guys haven't done the tour yet, have you? Moots and Kennedy?
No, I have not.
I haven't.
No.
I'm just gonna take a ship out. If it works, it works. If not, I'll jump on your ship later.
Okay.
Cam, you see what I just put in the photographs?
Sweet, I spawned on my ship.
So when you logged out of earlier?
Yeah.
I'm still loading.
Yeah, same. Mine's not doing much either.
I think my loading problem is because I'm streaming. At least I hope that's the case.
Anybody in yet?
But I mean, I spawned on my ship and it loads faster sometimes.
Gotcha.
And Javelin is at Microtech.
I'm still loading stuff into memory. It's just taking a minute. I haven't crashed loading yet on 13.1.
I haven't either. Okay, there we go. I'm in now. For a total of 15 minutes. I ran over a Hurston security guard somehow with my Cyclone at Lorville.
You get a crime rating for that now?
Yep. I just liked how I ran over him when the Cyclone was at least a meter or two away from him.
Yeah, that's decent for you. Yeah, they gave you the crime stat not because you ran him over, but because you enjoyed it.
Hey, how did you get a land vehicle on Louisville?
You got your in-game mic on too?
Mute microphone, no.
That should be
Yes.
better, right?
Is that better?
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to do a tour first?
Is here?
I'm not sure. I'm heading down to the lobby right now.
Alright, so should we all meet up at Port Tressler and then go from there?
That's where I'm headed.
Hey, Mark, I think you've got your VoIP turned on, voice activation.
Yeah, he does. I hear it.
Yeah, I hear it too. You should toggle it again. Sometimes that fixes it.
I think it just stopped. Spaceport, right? Or
Okay, so apparently Star Citizen decided to turn it back on after I turned it off.
Okay, yeah, so the Javelin tour is going to be open for another 50 minutes here at Tressler.
it takes about what, 30 minutes for it to start?
Well, it's open right now for another 50 minutes.
Oh, 50, okay. I thought you said 15.
Okay, so yeah, I can make that time. I'm in my character, so I should be there. And
Ah, this is a sick chess piece.
I guess you and Cam are down on the surface.
We are at the train.
oh, that reminds me, Cam, any problems with the elevators yet? Because I spawned at New Babbage earlier in this patch, and the elevators were working fine.
We're jumping on it.
Yeah.
Cam's here with me.
I haven't noticed any elevator issues. I've been doing stuff around here for the last couple of days and haven't had any issues.
Oh, I need to check the store.
So my mic just randomly died. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, yes, I'm here. I'm on the tram. Moots, you don't have a helmet on.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Also, from what I've seen, the elevators have not died yet. But hey, it's just day 2 of the expo, so who knows? I wonder once we can actually unequip our helmet and we hold it in our hands. I wonder if we'll have like a standardized hook of some kind or standardized mounts on our suits to hold a helmet. So like if you don't want to have to hold it in your hand, if you just want to hold it on your arm, sure, no problem. But if
Right.
you're like you need to fiddle with something, I would hope there would be like a standardized attachment point on suits that you can throw a helmet.
So you could see it visually, or
Yeah, so it would just be like for instance, for example, when I was
off?
in the army, sometimes I'd be like, hey, I don't want to have my helmet on, but I obviously I want to have it with me, so I would just go and clip it, with
Clip
the
it,
little
yeah.
chin strap. I could clip it to my web gear,
Yeah.
like on my side.
And Curtis YZ is in the chat saying, I demand space travel and exploring new worlds. Oh hey, I'm in the right place, it would seem. Yes you are. Oh, you're gonna see some new worlds, alright.
But I have no idea where, in terms of it being out of the way of everything. Maybe like on your front somewhere, but I because if it was on your back, it might interfere with the seat if you sit down while the helmet's clipped. But anyways,
Yeah, I would like that, like a strap or some kind of magnetic latch or something, so you can just pop your helmet onto your hip or something similar to modern day gear. That would be nice. So you're not constantly carrying it, because that means you're not you're either this way you can free up your hands for, say,
what's it?
drinking or eating
Mercury.
or something.
Okay, I'll just ride with you then.
I'm testing my thruster, so my throttle. So I don't know if you want to jump in.
Look at the we go wrong.
Everything.
Details.
That's data. I've been
Yeah.
exploring.
I mean, the worst that can go wrong is that
no.
you can get eviscerated
good.
by something going horribly wrong. So
Hooray! Let's do it.
Yeah, I was AFK and I got blown up. That's how bad it is.
Mooch, you not calling it in, or?
I expedited 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh, then I'll just call something then.
I'm 15 million out.
You said the thing's on micro?
Yeah,
it's
in orbit above us.
Microtech, New Babbage, Port Tressler, that area.
Call something else in the meantime. Don't want to pull up in a Hercules. Something small. Man.
Hangar 3.
Who the hell is this?
The elevator.
Jesus.
The guard.
Yeah, go to 3 and then I go to 4. Yeah, that's a nice pistol. Actually,
By the way,
helmet
Curtis,
too.
if you want to join us, we're in the Discord server. You're free to join us. It's a free fly event, so you should be able to just hop right in and join us here with the Invictus launch week. And get a tour of a Javelin. Then we're going to go see what's at the Tobin Expo Center. See what's new, what's old, what's what. It's probably going to be a little uneventful, but fun nonetheless. Oh. Dropping out of quantum travel now. We might even see a Bengal carrier flying around. Been known to fly around here and there.
Oh, what a lag.
Yeah, a lot of lag. Oh, I see the Javelin docked. Anyone see the Bengal flying around yet, or was that only in the PTU?
No, it's here.
Pictures, but not in person.
I've watched it a couple times. It's pretty cool. It should be outside Tressler for another 4 or 5 minutes.
That it, or no? That's a Carrick, I think, flying. Yeah, that's Kennedy.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my Pisces.
I just flew in a Carrick because I was at Hurston, so I needed to get here fast, and Carrick's got the fastest quantum drive I have. I'm not picking anything up in terms of like radar scans, so I don't know where the Bengal would be.
That was so fucking weird. My engine's just randomly turned off.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that going around.
Yeah, I've had that in the Cutlass a few times earlier this week or this week.
According to the map and the menu, the fleet should still be here. So it's going to be disappearing. It may have already despawned, though. I'm not sure.
I'm not picking up anything other than the Javelin and you guys.
Yeah, I don't see it.
It'll come back. It'll be fine. Well, we can go explore on the planet after we're done with the Javelin. By the time we're done there, it'll be.
So are we landing at Tressler or what?
Yeah, oh no, we're going to Tressler. We're going to Tressler.
Okay.
All right, so this is
I'm gonna head down to the port and make sure that.
This is the UEES Casting Shadows mission to dock. Oh, look at that! Look at that hammerhead docked with the station. That is just so cool. I mean, there's that graphical glitch there, which isn't so cool, but okay. Inger is right above me. With the lag, this is going to be a bit of a tricky landing, but we should make do. I see a hammerhead docked to my right now, and that's just really cool. I love how they dock just from the front there instead of the side. Most ship.
Imagine using a hammerhead for box missions.
I don't have to. I've done it before. You've done it before too.
I don't think I have.
I was with some people that were trying to run box missions and stuff like that with a carrot, and
you don't remember the time we used a hammerhead and the tractor beams to
What are you doing way down there?
Clean a derelict full of boxes?
I think my rotors are messed up. I'm just spinning. Hold on, I gotta unplug this.
No.
I thought you had jumped in the Pisces with me. What secure dock is the Java?
it's Port C.
Yeah, I got-
Alright. Okay, I'm on board Tressler now. Ah!
I'm down here waiting for you guys.
I just got out of my seat and then flung to the ground.
So you were having a few drinks, huh? Flying
Yeah. That Martian whiskey, man, it really, you don't feel it until the next 2 days later.
I went to see and the doors were locked up there.
Are you sure you're at C? Because I'm standing right here.
That's what the sign said in the elevator, but I mean... Oh no, this one says B. Why the fuck did it take me? I swear these fucking elevators are...
You gotta click the right button.
I mean, it's highlighted C. It said on the sign that it was at C. And I was like, nah.
On. Alright, I'm at hangar 3 waiting for an elevator. Where are you guys?
Secure
So-
docking port C.
Yeah, go back in the elevator that takes you to the hangars and go down to port C. Actually,
Oh, I haven't even left the hangar yet. Okay, so port C, got it. Heading to you guys now. Ooh, I'm gonna check if I have my helmet. So for those of you who might wonder, why am I wearing a different helmet than I usually wear? That's because
Inner station train.
it's no longer in my inventory due to it being on my person when the patch went live, so that means I lost it. For now, at least until the next patch, until
Where do we go with
3.14.
the cargo
Or
station?
Even
a
talk to
character
the
reset.
NPCs. Or they can talk to you,
No,
rather.
you use the same hangar, the same elevators that you go to the docking pads, and you need to go to port C.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure that the Navy's gonna appreciate you wearing a Van Duel mask?
Don't worry about it.
Well, there it is. The mighty UEES Warhammer. Javelin Destroyer.
Better.
Guns. Look at that ship. So pretty. By the way, I lost my Paladin helmet. Because I was wearing it when the patch went live. So I have to wait either until the next patch or do a character resort in order to get it back, unfortunately.
Hey, Moods, did you make it? I don't see you a marker for you now.
Loading again.
Why do you look warped,
okay.
Data? What is wrong with your head? Did they increase the size of the Javelin mask? Guys, this isn't just me, right? Like, you guys watching,
got a
I'm not
big
the only one that
brain.
sees it looking bigger than it should.
He's an alien, shoot.
Yeah, you and me, we cannot be friends. Pick up that armor, that uniform.
So Warhammer was apparently the javelin we were resupplying at Xenothreat.
Really? So this is the same Javelin?
Yeah, according to one of the NPCs, that was so you can't talk to them like back and forth, but they can talk.
But
at
they
you
have
through-
dialogue that you can overhear.
Yeah.
Nice. So this is the same Javelin. Oh look, every time I did Dino Threat, the Javelin didn't, like, at worst lost an engine. One. So yeah, this makes sense. I would still be alive. We are now on board the UEES Warhammer.
Explain what life is like aboard the ship. I would like to remind you that the entire ship is not available for exploration, so please be respectful of unauthorized areas. Thank you, and enjoy your visit.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey guys, I can enter the turret here.
Yeah, they specifically say that turret is safety so that losers can go and check out what it would be like to be a real soldier.
Well, I've been suckered in. Dang.
And then they actually have one of the guys in the barracks on the javelin saying like, this ship, unlike many Navy ships, actually has enough bunk for the crew, so you can avoid hot bunking. Where it's like one person sleeps while then the other person's working, and then
Right, like where they take shifts because they have to, not because it's the work requirement, right? Which is what's going to happen on a lot of ships, actually.
I mean, to be fair, you could do that like with how CIG are setting up the whole system. You could do hot bunking if you actually had players coming on and off at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, you can right now, right?
Yeah.
You can log out of the same bed that someone else just logged out of.
As long as the ship itself was in game, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done it before, where it's like, okay, I'll log in, and then immediately after you, I'll log in. Like, you get out of the bed, and then I log in right after you.
Crew, so be cool.
I rub it in. I miss my help.
Let's do a character reset.
I can't rummage through their stuff.
Yeah. Aww.
I instinctively I tried to open a locker.
Before we leave, someone needs to run downstairs past the guard that tells you to stop and see what happens.
Nothing. The doors are.
I'm trying to glitch through the door right now.
Right, like you literally cannot go and like run past.
Hey, they got Hyper Vanguard Force 4.
So there's a guard in one of the stairwells that goes down that you can run past.
Yeah.
It tells you to stop.
Hey, look, arcades. I'm not leaving.
You'll leave one way or another.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you know there's an interrogation room in here?
I mean, I'm not surprised, but where is it?
Somewhere? I remember seeing it when I was exploring the PTU.
I'm checking down here, see what here. Man, this is actually reminding me of the time I got a tour for Real World, so this is kind of cool. Well, actually, not so much a submarine as it is like the Intrepid. Submarine's a lot more cramped.
Let me in the engines. I just want to poke them.
I just want to kick it. I want to see what happens. Let me kick it, damn it.
I love these. Look at how bad these lights are.
Yeah.
Like it's like I could literally just be like hiding in some corner, and besides the fucking stupid ass.
I literally have to turn my flashlight on down here.
Look at me in the corner. I'm literally fucking glowing. Like without your flashlight. Look at the corner. Here.
Oh hi. Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, now that being said, if you were in like just a ship suit and you were to see me, it'd be like, yeah. But
I blend in better than you do.
yeah, no shit. Like, it's terrible. That being said, though, I really hope we have the option to turn off suit lights down the line. Because otherwise, stealth is going to be.
You think we can distract these guys? Like, they always try to do that with the British soldiers. With the fuzzy hats.
Just died going down the stairs.
Yeah, good fucking luck.
Whoa, what's wrong with this guy? He looks like he's
You should have been walking.
I don't see a guy there, like in the middle of the room. No.
Where my flashlight is, right here. Where I'm.
Nope, don't see him. I see a guy to the left and a guy to the right.
On my screen, there's just a guy here, kind of like, oh yeah. Oh.
Nope. Oh, I got behind him.
It's just weird, man. It's like, what is he doing? It almost looks like he's like jacked in, something's jacked into his head, and he's just like experiencing something that we're not seeing.
Oh, you guys did come down there. I guess there's no reason not to, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do down there.
No, there's just a bunch of armed guards and low lighting. That's really about it.
Well, that wasn't very fun. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it would be more exciting.
I noticed that I'm seeing a lot of reused. Well, I say reused assets from the Hammerhead, but it's the other way around. But it's nice. Like it's like, okay, you can tell it's an Aegis ship because it looks very similar. I am gonna go upstairs.
Did you already go to the briefing room?
I haven't yet. I assume it's upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mando,
Do you want to take the time? Oh, go ahead.
What was that?
When are we gonna get you a new mic?
A new mic?
Yeah.
Question. I'll answer when I have one. An answer, I mean, not.
Potato. Which way was the briefing room? Upstairs, you said?
Yeah, it's upstairs. You see my marker and Data's marker?
Hey, look, the armory. What do you mean I can't go in there?
3 weapons?
That'd be fucking nice. I can't wait until we can, like, loot ships. Not just, like, component-wise, but equipment.
Right. Or just take, like, oh, you see something on board and just take something.
Yeah, that's fine.
The ship
Yep.
initially served as a combat support vessel in the 2nd Fleet, 6th Battle Group, a posting that put it close to the Vandal front. The Warhammer saw action during the fall of Caliban in 2884, where it protected retreating civilian and naval forces when the system ultimately fell, earning a ribbon for valor.
Where's the ship weapons store on my
The
attack?
Warhammer transitioned between fleets in a variety of support and patrol positions, even participating in the UEE push to reclaim the Nexus system in the 2930s. Most recently, the Warhammer distinguished itself as the primary combat vessel.
Does anybody know?
The what? The ship weapon store?
Yeah, in Microtech.
Oh, Center Mass. It's in the comments.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if anybody needs a ride down in New Babbage, my hammerhead's stocked.
Like, you got me and Mando just kind of chilling, and then you got fucking Data with this creepy-ass helmet.
It's kind of like, how did they let him on board? This half-breed human Vandal hybrid.
It is me, sir! I mean Bob. It is I, Bob, the human.
Launching under the command of Captain Omar Singh, the ship initially
Sergeant Smith here.
posting
Come out! I'm a human.
action during the fall of
I-
Caliban in 2884, where retreating civilian and naval forces. System ultimately fell.
I can't hear what they're saying. This sounds like indistinct mumbling for me.
What, you mean the briefer?
Yeah.
I can hear him just fine.
Yeah, I have the volume low, so fix that. By raising the volume and then lowering your volume. Say something.
Something.
Okay, you're good.
So where was this door you could run past the guard, potentially?
No, you already did it. It wasn't a door. It was just the stairs.
Oh, side face. I was like, what's this? There's a secret area, potentially? Let's fucking do it!
Assigned to the ship also uses this room to plan out their boarding actions or
Okay, so where's all the vent access I can crawl around in here? And you can't tell me there's not going to be any vents I can crawl through in this. Especially after
I can tell you whatever I want.
and the rest of the crew. I want to
I love too, like, if you just walk up to the guards who are guarding the dead ends, they'll just be like, no, move it. Yep.
Is that it?
I'm gonna have to do a separate recording of just, like, no dialogue or anything, just so that I get the silent tour of the ship. Where the hell do you guys? There you are.
Hello, welcome to the UES Warhammer. This javelin
You stuck in the doorway there?
Nope.
Hey, Mood, do you need a lift up here?
Not yet.
yet.
I know. I thought I could interact with these before too. I'm like,
Or
hey, Camp.
we play fucking,
I challenge you to air hockey.
Pull out a grenade, twink, just throw it into the little catcher over there.
Oh, I was actually about to carry a grenade just to, like as you said that, but I can't carry it here. They won't let me.
That would be pretty fucking funny because
they all start shooting on sight.
Yeah, I mean you'd already have about what 1, 2, 3, 4 dead NPCs at least, and you.
Let's see how many. Yeah, how many armed guards are just in this little area alone?
I mean,
only one actually.
Yeah, just that guy. He'd probably get hit with some of the explosion.
He wouldn't be killed. He'd be injured though. It depends. If I'm standing over here,
full gear. He's in full gear, so yeah, it's light gear. But
yeah, no. If I'm standing over here and I just pop a grenade off, he's gonna be fine, so to speak. He'll be dying if he doesn't get treatment soon, but he'd be alive.
Yeah, and I mean, as long as they give him a med pen, I don't see a
right.
med pen, but
I see that he has a pistol. I don't see if he has a med pen. He does not have a med pen.
Hey, they said that there's not going to be any like dual wielding weapons, correct?
They haven't said, but I assume not.
Like it'd be amusing if you would be able to like SMG in one hand, no accuracy really, just kind of a general range area.
Just
like,
for looks.
over here while you're making accurate shots with a pistol over here, semi-accurate shots with a pistol, with your other hand. It would be something you couldn't do for a while, but if nothing else, it'd be like, hey, you're out of ammo, and then once you're out of a magazine, that weapon's done. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because unless you holster it and then reload one gun at a time, you're not going to be able to reload, right?
You really think while you're holding both.
And several capital ships, as
Look at the little window. Oh, there's Data.
Like, it's interesting.
Why is his head so big?
I have no idea.
All the weapons have been deactivated, so don't worry about accidental discharge. But I'll remind you, this is an active military vessel,
mandible helmet.
so be respectful all the same. Thank you, and have a great Invictus.
Well, at least she said thank you. After all, we did save their butts during the whole Xenothreat thing.
Damn right. Where's my medal?
So please be respectful of unauthorized.
Yeah, come on. You and I are ex-CVE military. Where's our medals? Damn it. Oh, door doesn't open. Where'd you go? There you are.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this guy in front of me? In the was it the mandible helmet with the Tavaran armor?
Then you got the guy dressed in the civvies.
Yeah, I saw that guy running around too.
Honestly, that'd be a great way to sneak around. All you gotta do is, wear civvy clothes and stand there. As long as you don't have any odd equipment attached to you.
Yeah, especially here. Man, these bathrooms are kind of luxurious.
This javelin class
on a ship, and let alone a military ship. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they make the Carrick bathrooms look,
One of the Carrick bathrooms.
Basic necessities versus like here's an actual bathroom.
But then again, though, with these bunks, because these are the same kind of bunks they got for the Idris as well, so.
As well as the Hammerhead.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, Same manufacturer, might as well reuse the assets, right?
Yup.
Hello, and welcome to the UEES Warhammer. This Javelin class destroyer was originally built by Aegis Dynamics and has been in active service since 2018.
Honestly, the only thing I would each. Well, no, I guess I was gonna say they probably have like trough sinks, but I guess these kind of are. You'd have like 2 or 3 people squeezed up in there.
There's more sinks over there.
Yeah, I know.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4 sinks. Yeah, that's not great, but
good enough.
I mean, really.
Okay, where's the vent access in here that'll pop up for when you're sneaking through the fucking ship?
What was it? Oh,
Like I said,
oh.
if there's not actual fucking like vents you can crawl through in this, I will be fucking surprised.
What did I just stab myself with? Oh, the med pen.
What did I just stab myself with? Well, look down and what can find out.
Hello.
Hey, Cab.
Yes, Warhammer.
I have a weapon. Not afraid to use it. The makeshift shiv.
Been in active service.
Not actually.
Yeah, this guy doesn't want to talk to me. He's too good for me.
Here, if he doesn't want to talk to you, then he gets
The pen.
he gets the med pen.
Hello everyone, my name's
Hey, that worked!
Oregon, and as you can probably tell, this is Warhammer's mess hall. Definitely one of the more popular spaces on the ship. The mess has a fully automated dispensary since we operate on rotating shifts. We have a standard crew complement of 65 to 70, and meals need to be available at all times, so we have a culinary team always on duty, ready to lend support. Famous pilot Harry O'Reilly was once quoted as saying, if you ever want to take the temperature of a ship's crew, spend 20 minutes in their mess. Now this is one of the main social areas of the ships where crew members from different departments can catch up in their own downtime. We also use the mess for social events like birthdays, holidays, and promotions, since it's able to hold so many people. Our skipper, Captain Metcalf, is a big believer in casual gatherings. It's in an effort to entrench camaraderie. So we're in here pretty often. Now, you've probably noticed our games in the corner, so I'll just address the question that everyone asks. Yes, it's pretty competitive. The XO currently has the score to beat. Anyway.
What did he just say?
Compete over who gets the better scores in the games. What is this guy doing?
Whoa, this guy doesn't look shady at all.
Yeah, well, like he had like his movie in one hand, and he was like pointing off with the other. It's like, what are you doing, huh? Taking some pictures here. You're gonna send to your Xeno threat, buddy. Let's go have a talk, buddy.
Cover terrorist agent scum.
Because there's a legitimate thing, like, you know, being in the military. One thing we were warned about is, hey, keep an eye out if you ever see anyone taking photos, even if it's just in like the parking lot, because that'd be exactly how bad guys go and plan this kind of shit. You take a few photos, and then from there you can go. You know, instead of sitting there loitering, going, okay, they've got that here. Let me go and put, you know, ram a truck here and do this here. You know, they take pictures so they can go and plan this shit out.
Right. It's essentially, yeah, it's gauging and scoping out the area.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know what this guy's doing, but
if you want to take the temperature of a ship's crew,
look at that, looking
20 minutes
around.
in their mess.
Yeah.
Now this is one of the main social areas.
I don't trust him.
Where crew members
just go up behind him, just do a fucking combo takedown on him.
We also use the mess for social events like.
We'll report him to the Navy later.
They're reporting to the advocates. You just see a fucking advocacy agent just come in and just drag him off.
Oh, that was another player running about. There's multiple.
I think that's just about
Invasions of the players.
UEES Warhammer.
Actually, I'm gonna go see what's this way.
Invictus celebrations.
I don't think I went this way before.
And then it just loops around again.
It just loops around?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's a door here.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I want to see past the door, but it's pixelated.
That's the
Unpixelate
point.
this door, damn you!
The closer you get, the worse the pixelization is.
Yeah, that is a cool effect, though. It helps, I guess.
It is. Wonder if we'll be able to ever put those kinds of like doors up and shit.
You know, it kind of reminds me of. Back in like original Marvel comics with Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., there was a shield headquarters, not shield headquarters, but there was a shield base underneath a barber shop, and the barber was a shield agent. And every time agent would enter the barber shop, he would press a button that would like fog up the windows like this. So this way you couldn't see what's going on. Because one of the seats actually went down like underground, like would be an elevator underground. So, yeah, naturally, spy nonsense stuff like that. But yeah, it's
No one would ever wonder, hey, that guy's been getting a haircut for the past 5 hours. What the?
But fuck? It was cool because like you had like a window. It was like a glass window like that, but then it would like just become a little harder to see versus just already difficult.
I mean, they have that tech here now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I like that effect there. Cool. Have fun with the big guns.
Pew pew, motherfucker.
Pew pew. Big guns now.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So the way they have it, so the turret moves, but the weapons move slower than the turret.
Yeah. Yeah,
but your view can move faster than the turret.
Yeah. But that's still that's a cool effect. I do like that.
It is. It is a cool effect.
That being said, wait, are the other guns thinking? Oh no, there's someone else in the turret.
I see another player
that
here.
Being said, I do hope at some point that wait, is there oh, this is a dual gun turret, that's why.
Oh, you have two sets of guns? You got the big main guns that are slow, and then you got the little
Gatlings, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Because I was in there before and I noticed the big guns, but I didn't see the tiny guns.
Yeah, because I looked all the way up and I'm like, oh, what's this? But
hey, is this what I think it is?
In the future for turrets,
I think
I see,
I'm getting my first look at the tram system. I think.
Doubt it. Where?
I think this is I think this is a window of like the tram going. If it were to go by. Also, I see a sign that says med bay, so this door goes to the med bay.
Yeah, that's not the tram system.
Actually, this goes to engineering. Actually, go down.
Yeah, what door?
We were there already. Here, got starboard engineering, engine room. Ooh, a console. Let's press buttons. Really good at buttons.
But I was gonna say for the turrets, it'd be nice if we would make it so when you have a target blocked, the turret follows the movement of the ship when possible, to put it to where, like, if you had like a big rectangular box just over the entire view of the turret, you know, the main view, and you have a target locked, you know, you have a ship locked, the turret would automatically go and rotate to put the ship within that big box of your view, but then from there it stops, and then you have to manually aim. But that way, the turret itself is always trying to follow the ship that you have targeted. Because as it is right now with ships, you know, looping and rotating, all that shit half the time, okay, I finally rotate the turret and have them locked, and then they move out of your aim. And you're like, well, shit.
Interesting that they equip them with gallons instead of, I don't know, like the...
Yeah.
Not that, I mean, look, the gallons are good rifles, it's just... I mean, I'm currently using a Lumen 5, figured I haven't used it in a while. It's actually really good. 5 burst shot, but also automatic, it's weird. Like, you can, it's 5 burst shot, but if you hold it down, it'll do a series of 5 burst shots without having to constantly...
Yeah, but how much ammo does it have? 30 rounds? 40?
What was that?
How many rounds does the mag?
45.
30 or 40? 40, yeah.
45, 5 burst shots. Not bad. I mean, like just one burst is enough to kill like a guy in armor. So.
Yeah, I mean,
if you land all the shots, obviously.
Lieutenant
Yeah,
Logan, and
same
as
with my
you
FS9 though. If I
This is
land a
Warhammer's
good
Massive.
burst of like 5
Right.
rounds or so on a guy, he's down, and I've got 150
Oh, I'm just saying, like,
rounds.
this is a laser versus energy type thing.
Yeah.
And, like, laser versus ballistic stuff is energy.
It would be cool if down the line, if you could have, you know, once like all of the like laser charging is in and physical inventories is in and all that shit. It'd be cool if you could have in your backpack a portable battery kind of thing, and then you would be able to take it out of the backpack, hook up your energy weapons magazines to them, and it would go do. You know, while you're sitting there, you know, your buddy's like covering you or whatever while you're doing that. You know, same thing if like I had an ammo box, like if I could have an ammo box in my backpack.
Right, you'd have to manually reload the magazines.
Well, to be fair, I would if I you know if it was up to me, I would want to have it to where if I'm bringing extra ammo, I'd want to have just either preloaded magazines or at minimum like having like a stripper clip kind of thing, to where I can just put it right into a magazine. If I'm sitting there counting bullets into a magazine in the middle of a firefight, I fucked up.
Oh no, that's right now.
Like
we don't know how those systems are gonna work yet either.
Ammo, that would be terrible.
Honestly, they're probably gonna work. Actually, we might already have an idea, because remember those boxes at like Star Marine where it's like the box of magazines? So it's probably gonna be something like that.
I don't know. At some point, there should be. I mean, you should just be pulling single rounds out. When the preparation is, you take all the ammo in the clip.
That's part of the stripper clip
preparation. Yeah.
thing.
At least if I'm loading them up afterwards. You know, if I'm taking out mags I bought from the store, I shouldn't have to load them. They should come already loaded. But if after the battle, and I've got like, okay, I've got 5 partially loaded magazines here, let me go and strip the rounds out, fill those into 2 full magazines or whatever. Yeah. But if I'm like if I'm in the middle of a firefight, like with the rounds I bring with me, I would always want to have just magazines sitting in the backpack. I would hate it if they made it where like, you can't put magazines in the backpack. You can only put loose rounds in the backpack. Like that would be terrible.
Yeah, that would be retarded. But
it would be cool.
As far as like filling the magazine, I think that should be like equipment that's on the ship, or I mean, maybe it's like a big box thing you have to carry around.
They already talked about
well, I mean, individual rounds, but if I want to be
like quick loading though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Or I mean, I would be fine if you had something where it's like you had a handheld tool of some kind that could be used just to quick load mags, but that's going to take up more inventory space to hold the tool. Alternatively, in like an armory, you know, ships that have an armory or something, there should be a tool there, or a dedicated space for said tool, so that you can just, you know, like I'm on the turret, I fire it, comes back, and then whoever's the dedicated armorer, they all the mags get dropped off, and they go and load everything up to get everything back up to top or something.
Oh look, lore. On July 7th of 2884, the UES Warhammer was part of the Naval Defense Action against the Vandul, now commonly known as the Fall of Caliban. While providing cover for the civilian evacuation of the system, turrets were fired so frequently and such an extended duration that XO Sander Freeland's after-action report noted that turret support struts had begun to warp from the heat of the sustained fire. Gunner Tobin Lemk commented in a letter home, "I could hear my sweat sizzle as it dripped off me. As a result, Aegis Dynamics reworked the cooling systems in future Javelin models." So in other words, these turrets took a lot of strain, and now they're still in action. I don't know how I feel about that.
Hey, what's up, call sign?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, we're just touring Javelin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Impressed?
So far, yeah.
It's something to do. It's interesting.
I mean, it's a very limited section of the ships.
Yeah. It's only like, what? Like the armory, the bridge, and the briefing room?
Not even the bridge. It's
Not even the bridge or the armory. It's just the briefing room.
Yeah,
And-
the briefing room, the bathrooms, the mess hall. That's pretty much it.
The what's face? Dormitories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeping room.
And it's a limited. We got 2 minutes, or they probably
we
kick
might
us
want
off.
to head out.
Why don't you guys see what happens?
I'm fine with that.
Does the ship take off with you on it?
Well, they do.
Oh,
They just
it kicks you off?
despawns, and then we get teleported onto the station.
I'll need you to disembark the ship.
Oh.
No, all the Marines get to play hide and seek with you and bullets.
Yep.
Okay, I kind of want to do that.
You know, back in the
you don't get to pull your weapons out.
I know. I did that the other day on Hurston when all the guards were trying to shoot at me.
So back in the day, the history, little history of Navy terms, the term "make a hole" was actually a term that was fairly serious because usually it's what the Marines would say because they'd come screaming down the hallways in their security drills, and it meant you better plaster yourself up against the bulkhead as tight as you could so that you could let this guy come running through with all his battle rattle on. But yeah, exactly. And they were perfectly well within their authorized rights to knock you over and pin you down if you didn't get out of their way.
Yeah.
Nope, come over here and block the door.
Don't come over here and block the door?
No, come over here and block the door.
Okay, give me a sec.
But then they took a lot of the Marines off of the Navy ships for security, you know, back when the
Is there
the
any
ground
reason
war
we're going to
started.
block the door?
So anybody else that's still on the ship can't get out.
Oh, okay, I'm fine with that.
That's what you think.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with your head, Data? Like, I've seen you in the mask before, and it's not usually that big.
It's a known glitch.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks pretty fucking janky.
It just looks like someone took the JPEG and then just stretched it vertically.
And so it began.
So I'm just curious. Cam sounds like he's at like the bottom of a well, and when Mando talks, sounds like he's got a room full of fans going. I'm just curious if
I do have a room full of fans going, so you are correct about that.
Okay.
It's it's like 90 degrees out today. But
It's
my apartment turned into an oven.
Oh, okay.
A concrete and steel oven. We are the door blockers.
So you guys doing your show, or are you just?
Yeah, I mean we're just gonna be we're playing the game this week, so this showing off the event instead of. Yeah.
I joined the general comms chat thing. Maybe that's why I'm getting strange sound.
Oh, I mean again, you're hearing fans because there are a bunch of fans on.
Yeah, General Comms is where we did it because we wanted other people to be able to come and join us in the tour.
Yeah, because it's a free fly event.
Gotcha.
And look how many people joined.
So
You mean how many
what's the
people left?
overall state of the servers? Like, are you guys getting a smooth frame rate in general, or?
Yeah, in general.
So they just said over the PA, everybody needs to get off the ship now, basically.
You just see the nice soldier sitting there. He just pulls out his pistol, and blam, blam, starts shooting people down.
I should at least give you a countdown to run.
NPCs.
No, there's no running. They already gave you the countdown.
Uh-oh.
It is closed.
How's the stability?
It's okay. It's better. It's better than I expected it to be. I'll put it that way.
No, you just had to say.
What about all these?
Arrest me! I dare you! I triple dog dare you! I'm gonna go to a security guard and see what happens. Alright, Marine.
Uh-oh.
Face me, you
NPCs
coward.
are gone. It just disappeared.
What just disappeared?
All the NPCs, like the tourist NPCs, they're gone.
No, oh, they did. Okay, I'm running.
just fucking clothesline. Wham!
Quick, to the docking collar. We'll be safe inside.
This is where you would go and hold that line there.
Well, you would have to do it like right at the door, right there, because
yeah,
that's the barrier.
And here's where it will actually close.
Yeah, because this is still part of the ship. This is the.
Yeah.
Whoa! No! Oh no! Oh, okay. We're back in.
Okay, so that was hilarious.
That was funny. That was awesome.
Isn't it?
I'm like, oh, okay. Let's just leave. Like, oh, okay. Never mind.
Also, you can see the thrusters rotating on the javelin from here.
Okay. Oh, we got the fireworks too. Hey, they didn't have any fireworks. Actually, they did have fireworks when we beat off Xenothreat. Except we had to make them ourselves.
You did what to Xenothreat?
With fireworks? You don't remember the fireworks during Xenothreat? We blew up Idrises in order to create them.
That isn't what you said. I heard what you said.
I'm screwing around. There were no actual fireworks aside from the explosions we caused and the death of our enemies. Oh, I see the Gatlings now.
It's too bad though that the docking collar isn't actually extending out and back and forth. It's just transporting from one state immediately to the other.
Kind of broke right now.
Yeah.
Sad face.
It is cool to see some of these guns move. You see the maneuvering thrusters moving about. Is the pilot? Are we sure the pilot of this javelin isn't drunk?
No, we're not. I saw it when it was coming into dock though, so it does move when it comes in.
But then afterwards it just teleports out?
I'm not sure.
Well, this is more than I saw during Xenothreat, because Xenothreat just freaking despawned.
See what the sign says over here. Yeah, it just says the door is closed.
Yeah, the door's I checked before the door's closed when we got teleported back. So we got to see like essentially just the area with those 3 turrets. That's all we got to see.
Yeah.
Small portion. It's a small portion of a ship.
Maybe like a quarter of the ship.
I'm not even gonna say a quarter. That's I think we saw 6.
What we saw was just like placeholder.
I think we saw a 6 of the ship, if anything.
I estimate it's probably pretty close to what they want for the end thing.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like the full like that's not the end model, like the I don't think it's gonna be like this is not the final version, but it's definitely close to it, I'd say.
There's a
how much
video.
Do you think the Jav's gonna be in game?
What?
How much do you think a Javelin will cost in game? Like in-game money.
Isn't it one of those ships that you can't buy?
No, that's the bingo.
You can buy a Javelin. You can buy a Javelin with real money, so you'll be able to buy it with in-game money.
I don't know. It'll probably be hundreds of millions.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking billions, if not a billion.
It is meant to be something that like an org would buy, not that an individual would buy.
unless you're like some filthy rich.
I wouldn't be surprised if
filthy rich individual.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
I guess they're really
is not that hard to make if
you.
Well,
okay. Yeah. Man, their pilot was so drunk he managed to warp the ship into another dimension.
Wait, is this Star Trek?
The dimension of inebriation. This is the scary door.
How do we know? How do we know it's not the pilot but the engineers who are drunk?
That's true.
Oh,
But
if
the-
you zoom in,
I
you
see
can
turret
the
fire.
Starfield moving because the station is.
Yeah,
rotating
we're in
planet.
geosync orbit with the planet. So.
Which is honestly pretty cool.
Yeah. I also
Really
see the turrets are
Also, the
shooting.
turrets- yeah.
The station's turrets are
It's
shooting at
busted.
something.
Yeah,
You guys want to go see what it is?
I don't think it's anything. It's busted because it's not moving. It's just firing. They do that sometimes when they have been shooting at a target that gets destroyed.
Her head is so warped.
So
Have you guys
wonder
already
what-
discussed the Scorpius or whatever that new X-wing thing is?
Oh no,
Not-
the RSI
Not
Scorpius.
really. Honestly,
We didn't.
So the stats of it are pretty close to the fucking Hurricane.
So
it's
another glass
got
cannon.
4 size 3s for the pilot. Or I'm sorry, 4 size 3 mounts, but with size 2 gimbal for the pilot. 4 size 3s on the turret. 4 size 2 missiles. That's pretty much it. It's got 2 size 1 shields, so it has less shields than Nomad.
I
As
just
it
keep
is.
wondering. I just keep wondering, like, what are like? It's another. It's a turret on an
It's another Hurricane.
Extremely.
It's another Hurricane.
But by RSI instead of Andal.
But the whole point is
Yeah.
like it's a turret on a very maneuverable craft. That's going to be insanely hard to use that turret unless you just
Yeah.
slave it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think all of the ships that require 2 people, the idea behind being able to use it effectively is that you have to know who's flying with you, and you guys have to practice. So you've
Right.
got a
Yeah,
procedure down.
but
I
realistically,
agree, but it's a
it's not
small
going to play out that
fighter,
way.
or I don't
It's
mean
supposed to be
small,
like a
but
medium,
it's
isn't it?
smaller
A
ship.
medium to heavy.
No, it is a heavy fighter. However, heavy.
What the
That's what RSI said. But heavy fighter.
That happened when I got out of my Carrick's pilot seat before too.
Nice.
Heavy
I
fighter
misspoke
only
by
denotes
saying
range.
I
Of
didn't
the
mean the class. I mean it's in the class of
It's a
overall
little
ships.
ship, yeah.
It's a little
Well, yeah.
ship
Oh yeah.
that's very maneuverable with a turret, which means it's going to be insane to try and use that turret versus say a retaliator.
But like I was saying, for turrets in general, for manned turrets, they should. And this is just a thought I've had. They should make it so when you have a target locked, the turret will automatically rotate and pitch until the ship you have targeted is within like if you were to draw a rectangle from the far left, far right sides of what you can see on the far top and far bottom. If you draw a rectangle from those points, the turret will rotate until the ship is at the edge of that rectangle. From there, it's all manual aiming. You still have to actually maneuver and shoot from there. But if you lose them because the ship is flipping and rotating and maneuvering all around, it should automatically pull you back to having the
But we're
ship.
talking
at the edge
what
of
it
the
should and shouldn't do. We're not talking what it can and can't do.
So
'cause
have
none
you
of that's
guys
in it.
used gyro mode recently?
Yeah, but it's still. I mean, all gyro mode does is it makes it so that the turret does
It'll
not turn
hold
with the
its
ship.
angle regardless of the movement of the ship.
Yeah, but
That's
that
what it's
still
supposed to.
means that when the ship goes and flips and rotates and maneuvers, you're still going. They're over here. No, wait, they're over here. Okay, I see them. Oh, and they're gone.
Yeah, but see, that comes down to communication between the person that's controlling the ship and the person that's in the turret.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes and no, but there's
I mean,
only so much you
it
can
totally
communicate.
does.
If I'm in a fighter, I'm going to be moving faster than I can using just language. I'm going to be maneuvering faster than I can communicate to my gunner.
Yeah, that's kind of my
No, but-
whole point.
But
Is
that's,
like
that's the
that-
training aspect. You have to know what kind of maneuvers you're going to do beforehand.
and
That's
I agree
not
with
how
you,
it's
Data.
like you can plan out a space battle all you want. However,
Fine.
as soon as the bullets start flying, that all goes out the window.
Not
I feel
if
like,
you
hey, I'm
have
gonna
good
go. I'm
training.
gonna go and rotate left, and then I'm gonna go and flip up. Sure, you can do that. However, that's not gonna play out in any battle. You
If,
might have
if
one out of
you,
20
as
battles.
a pilot, know where the turret can aim, and know how fast it can turn, then you know exactly what maneuvers you need to do to keep the turret's aim point capable of tracking the target.
I'm
That's
agreeing
a
with you,
part
Data.
of it, but that's not how it plays out. I mean, having played like Battlefield and stuff, and having seen how many people have no idea how to fly a helicopter, part of that is training.
Now you're
but
talking
even
about
still,
people who don't know how to work with the person they're flying with. That's not a problem with the ship. That's a problem with the.
You might have. I mean, yes, you might have that power group who you've got Bob and Joe, and they've trained for hours to be able to work well together. Most people are not going to be doing that. The average player, again, the game being made for the average player, are not going to be able to invest that kind of time into it. Now, yes, as the pilot, if I have a gunner, one of my duties as the pilot is to try to make sure they have a good angle of fire. That being said, there is a great amount of difference between, okay, let me just generally aim you over here and getting you a perfect shot every time. That perfect shot every time is not going to happen. And again, when you're dodging bullets, a lot of that shit's going to go straight out the fucking window. It is not going to work that way.
I guess the reason why I have such a counter viewpoint to what you're trying to say is that, in my opinion, from where I sit, you have a tool, so you either learn how to use the tool or you don't use it. That's like my.
You're not wrong. That being said, when nearly all large ships have turrets, like, oh, if you want to do any kind of multi-crew at all, you have to use these tools we've given you because that's how we're limiting it. That's not going to play out well. That's one of the big reasons, in my opinion, people are so looking forward to either NPCs or AI blades, because as it is right now, and having played with turrets a lot, turrets still suck balls right now. They're better than they were by far, but if where they were originally was 0. Right now, we're at about a 3 or a 4. So there's been definite improvement. Absolutely, there has, but it's still nowhere near anywhere close to being, hey, the average person. Again, we're talking the average person, not someone who's going to go and spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours honing their craft, kind of thing here. But for an average player, being a turret gunner as of right now is not fun. It's not enjoyable, and it does not make for a better combat capability than having 2 ships.
Yeah, well, my argument is, well, there's a reason why I solo the mole when I'm out by myself. It's easier for me to get things done without having to worry about randoms not knowing how to use the equipment. So the same thing applies to flying a ship and having someone in your turret. If it's some random person, they're probably not going to be very good because most random people aren't.
Well, I mean, again, I'm not talking about randoms. I'm saying for an average player, I mean, I've got, what, a couple hundred hours in this? Being in a turret right now
time have you spent trying to hone your turret skills, though?
Several hours at minimum. We're probably talking a couple of days over the last few years. And that being said, being a turret gunner right now sucks balls. Having played many other games with turrets, being a turret gunner right now sucks balls.
Guys, I think Paulson wants to say something.
They've made it better, but it's still not anywhere of where it would need to be to make being a turret gunner an enjoyable part of the game.
Well, having man turns is an inherent problem all its own. There's a reason why
I
modern
fully
military
agree.
doesn't do it. So
No, I
there's
fully
only so
agree,
much
but
they're going to be able to
they've
do to
painted
make
themselves
that
into a
an
corner.
enjoyable experience.
No, I absolutely agree, but I think they kind of painted themselves into a corner with it, and I really don't know how they're going to get themselves out of it, or if they will.
We need to get a ship with multiple turrets and just go out and test some things. I haven't been in a turret fighting while someone's flying a ship for quite a while.
Yeah, it's still like, I mean, like I said, it's better with the changes they made. What was it, 3 sits or something? But it's still pretty. Yeah. Because I mean, they added the gyro mode, which does help. They added the stay or fire mode, which does help. They've added the compass on there, which does help you have a kind of sort of idea of where you're aiming relative to the ship. That being said, beyond those, you're still pretty much just trying to go and slaw the fucking turret around until you have a name, and then whoops, the pilot goes and turns around again, and then let me get over here.
Yep,
Oops,
see,
turn
yeah,
again.
every time you come up down to talking about the ship moving in a way you don't expect, that's just communication problems with you and the pilot.
Okay.
That's easily solvable.
We'll just have to agree to disagree here. Go jump in a turret sometime with someone else, even a pilot you know, in an actual combat experience in Star Citizen, and get back to me afterwards. Maybe you'll have a different experience than me, but until you actually try it, we're not going to get anywhere with this conversation.
Well, you're talking about playing with an average person, and I probably wouldn't do that because I know
grab
average
whoever you
pilots
want as a
aren't
pilot,
very.
but test it out. If you have not tested it out recently, test it out. Tell me if it's any better for you. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't, but what the fuck was that? You didn't see the screen just fucking shake? Like something just hit the fucking station? Like literally the screen just shook like something hit the goddamn station or something.
I mean, probably something did hit the station. I wouldn't be surprised. I was just sitting on the floor silently.
Can I throw a comment in?
Yes, please do.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off earlier.
Oh, no worries. Two things. Number one, I actually agree with what you're saying, Data, which is yes, you should have to communicate. My whole point was that this is going to be this is a fighter. You're meant to be doing high, fast, maneuverable maneuvers. Like you're meant to be spinning and juking it out, which to me is not what you would want to have a turret on. That would be my expectation would be a larger like attack role versus fighter role.
Yeah, if you're in a javelin,
that's getting into a gray area.
Sure.
But
if you're in a fighter, you can't communicate as fast as you can make maneuvers.
So I mean, I agree that you should have like a bomber crew, i.e., a retaliator crew that works together and knows how to use the ship and its turrets. Yes, they should be more effective. But on the flip side for Cam, I don't agree with everything being available skill level for average Joe. I think there should be a base. I think there should be an entry level, but you have to be able to allow people who that's what Chris Roberts said initially is there's going to be no levels because it's going to be about your own individual skills, which is how much time you put into the game. So if you do spend that time, you should be better at it because you have that skills. We shouldn't make turrets readily work for anyone who gets in, whether he only plays 45 minutes a week or a guy who plays 9 hours a day. Like it's to try and baseline everything. Well, I think that it should be open for all average Joe. I kind of disagree with. I think that there are some skills that you just have to have that require you to get in the game and run through its paces before you fully comprehend or understand how to use them best.
I guess it's like a trial and error type thing. You also got to remember this is a space sim, and like most simulator games, like take a flight simulator. I guess would be the best close example. And it's like you just jump right in. You really don't know what you're doing.
You're not wrong on that, but at the same point, when pretty much across the board for all multi-crew ships, let's say if we look at like the Constellation size or larger, pretty much all of them have turrets, unless they're just unarmed completely, like the SRV. So it's like at that point, it's pretty much either you're doing solo play in groups, or you have to have these skills. That's one thing I really dislike about How and I mean there are obviously it's not
you got to
that
do
clean
some
cut.
training.
There are going to be remote turrets. We'll be able to go and put blades on them, or we can hire NPCs to be on turrets. Yes, but at the same point, for players.
But maybe that's what Arena Commander would be for. Is hey, go get some turret training.
Well, you guys remember, Arena Commander is exactly that. In lore, the Arena Commander and Star Marine are those sim pit, training simulators for Marines and just civilians that can afford them. So, they're gonna be like training.
Hey, the interface on this sucks, but you have to use it, and too bad. That doesn't sit well with me. And as it is, like I said, having used turrets recently, they are still not an enjoyable experience. They're better than they were, but they are still not where they need to be at all for them to be effective or for them to be anywhere close to being a force multiplier. Because as they've said, hey, we want to go and encourage players to be grouping up together, and that a player, that, like, let's say a Cutlass Black, and that jumping into a Cutlass Black turret gun with your friend will be better than just taking 2 Cutlass Blacks. And just as it is, just across the board, I am not seeing anything that would go and really promote you jumping into your friend's turret versus just taking another Cutlass Black, or even another Aurora or something like that. I'm not seeing anything right now for turret gameplay that would make me think jumping in that Cutlass Black turret would be a good idea versus taking another ship, even if it's just an Aurora.
I think that stands for just about every ship. It's always better to have 2 ships than have
absolutely.
1 ship with 2 people.
Absolutely, and that's I really don't know how they're going to fix that, and I'm worried the solution they'll go for is to make it a lot more tedious, like essentially having a negative impact of using a ship versus a positive impact of, hey, if you're with your friend, you get these buffs or bonuses or this good stuff. And I'm worried we're just going to make it even more tedious to use your ship in general to just encourage you to piggyback off your friend doing the tedious stuff instead of you doing the tedious stuff. I'm worried they're going to go and negatively reinforce it rather than positively reinforce it. But we don't know.
I think we really need to just wait for the rest of the ship component systems to come online and physicalize damage before you really make a decision on it, because they said in the last, was it Inside or Star Citizen Live, that it's going to be a massive change to the way everything functions in ship combat.
You're not wrong.
Having 1 ship with a turret that's mobile might be better than having 2 ships that can both get disabled engines, at which point your forward-facing guns don't do anything. I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
Oh, you guys want to head down to the planet and see the expo, or?
I mean, I've been there a couple of times already today.
And? Oh, who? Was that call sign or data?
Cam? No, it was Cam. And he's back.
You were saying you already been there today?
Yeah, I've been saying there's there's a single Aurora, there's 3 constellations, the Mando, a single Mustang, 3 Argo cargos for whatever reason, a 300i and a 100i. That's it.
Interesting. I assume you can all rent them all for free, of course.
I was kind of disappointed, honestly, with it. I expected, we've had, dual hallways before. Why weren't there more ships in general? Like, I know it's all military themed. It's not a full ship.
This was just RSI, right?
Oh no, it was RSI, Origin, Consolidated Outland,
and Argo Astronautics, which is the Argo MPUV guys and
Considering
SRVs.
it was all military, why is the Argo cargo even there?
Because it's used on the Idris.
Because they used the Argo MPUVs on Idris's.
I mean, I get that they've kind of written that in already, but man, I think if they had the Pisces as a concept, 4 years ago or so, I think
Yeah,
it would be
it's
such a better shuttle.
well
Like
the
they
the
written it
argument
in already. But.
the only well, you can make the argument that the MPV transport can hold more people, has more seats and all that, but keep in mind, I agree with you. I'm just saying that's the argument that people would make.
Well, there is one other thing that might give it an edge.
It's a little tougher.
No, well, maybe. Considering so the Pisces in the data files, at least last I heard, the Pisces has no armor value. Not a low armor value. It has no armor value.
That explains a lot.
But one thing that could give the Argo MPUV an edge is if they were, because there's the cargo variant and there's the personnel variant. If they were to go and say, hey, it's the same ship, but with ship modules, and here's these other ship modules as well, that would definitely give it an edge in versatility. So, like, you have the frame of the Argo, and then it connects to the module of cargo, personnel, or whatever.
Yeah, well, that just modularity in general. I want to see that expanded upon. I love the concept, and I hope that they stay true to the original idea.
Too bad ship modularity fell off the fucking roadmap.
As for turrets, I do think that they can probably. I want to see turrets have upgradable features just like ships and armor. Maybe maybe in the form of like subcomponents. Like okay, here's a
upgrades
like
just for turrets.
Here's a servo actuator accelerator thing. It makes your turret move faster, or something like or you and I talked about this before, where it's like here's a upgrade that allows the turret to follow your you target someone, right? Like you have them targeted. Now the turret will automatically, like without player control, follow that target. Like it'll essentially on your horizontal rotation your x axis will rotate to follow that target, and even y axis too. But you're the one still like having to manually aim and shoot. It's just your turret will move to kind of follow it, that help you, to assist you and actually shoot. It's I guess you'd call it like the gimbal assist equivalent for a turret.
Yeah, something.
And that's that'd be a great upgrade feature to kind of strive for your turret. Like, okay, I'm going to get this money so I can upgrade my turret to have this feature.
Maybe it's a military module. You got to get in good with the UEE or buy it off the black
market.
Yeah,
well, exactly. Or an EMP would shut it down, and then when your power systems come back on, then it comes back on as well. But it's like that.
Yeah, well, if you get like
that's like the balance it out there. Like it would be a cool concept. CIG, listen to us. But anyway.
Yeah. But I would love to see like turret upgrades that would be separate from just like computer.
Yeah, as I said, like maybe in the form of subcomponents or something.
Like modules that go into like
data disks, data blades. They can be in the form of subcomponents and data blades. That would be cool.
Yeah, because I just don't want to see it all getting dumped onto blades, just because we're going to see blades for all aspects of the ship, and if they're like, oh, here's all these upgrades just for turrets, I was like, cool, but that means if I
I just meant like they can use the same system as those.
All this other stuff.
Well, I meant they can use the same system as those, and the placement would have to be somewhere in the ship or whatever. But
okay, I get what you mean. Yeah.
But it's like the upgrades themselves are separate from, say, the ship. It's specifically for the turret. It's just they use the same system as like the ship components. Here's turret subcomponents and data blade. Oh, interesting. So, do I just now have a free Avenger Titan?
For the event, yeah.
And the 2950 Invictus Avenger blue and gold livery paint job?
Yeah, that's from the it's the loaner for the event for the free play. Because remember too, since there's no code, they're now going from they no longer need you to put in a code to get the free fly ships. It just is applied to your account automatically through the servers.
Neat.
Because like when other people are doing the free fly, they literally just make an account and then it just lets them download the game. There's no more like, take this code, put it in here. They've managed to advance the back end tech to go beyond.
Right. Yeah. There's a whole to do. We've had to make tutorials for previous free flies regarding it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas here, update. Sign in, download game, done.
Oh yeah, Merc. So you heard about the Odyssey DLC for Elite Dangerous, right?
Oh yeah. A lot of people. It was funny. 2 weeks ago, in chat, in the in-game chat, I saw someone asked, "Hey, is anyone also downloading the Elite Dangerous Odyssey update?" And everyone in the chat responded, "No."
I just posted review in the chat we have. And apparently right now it's right now very negative on Steam. People are not liking it.
Why?
So one, they apparently switched some stuff around even from what they had for their alpha for it. And did some like bait and switch shit. They fucked up their UI like before it. Now, bear in mind, I myself, I've not played Elite Dangerous in years, so I'm kind of pretty much out of the game. But from what I've seen for the reviews, it used to be for the UI, like when you're selecting ships, it would go like so. Horizons added all kinds of like modules and upgrades you could put on your ships, and it used to be that when you would look at your ship selection, just right from the get go, you would be able to see, oh, here's all the upgrades.
I'm reading it now. This is horrible.
Exactly what you've got.
It's saying how you have to select the ship just to see the basics, like stats.
Yeah, you have
to. Oh, sorry, to see anything other than the basic stats, such as the modules and components and weapons and all the different individual upgrades that you've essentially effectively implemented onto your ship. That's not so good.
Yep. Yeah, it seems like they definitely fucked up again. By the way, for those who don't know, the Horizons launch way back when in 2015 was an utter shit show for Frontier development, especially when, among other things, they decided to go and make it so that the only way to buy Horizons originally, now it's changed, but originally the only way to buy Horizons is to buy it bundled with the base game again at a $60 price tag. So for those who already bought the game at $60, they were like, "Hey, give us another $60." A week later, so then for a week they just leave it as is, and the forums explode, and people are like, well, "What the fuck? You have a unfinished DLC. You want us to pay AAA game title price for?" And this is again back in 2015. And they came back a week later and were like, hey guys, hey, we messed up. Don't worry. We're going to offer all of you who already bought the game a loyalty discount of $15 off. $45, please.
Man, I have to read this part. According to this review, the planetary tech is complete disaster and not even remotely close to what was advertised, or even what I personally saw in the alpha. Alpha looked gorgeous. Live, on the other hand, looks like we took a trip back to the source engine, even with everything maxed out. No longer do you have nice, bumpy terrain. Everything is nice and glass smooth. Atmosphere rendering works 50% of the time, and on the others where it doesn't, it just looks awful. That's not so good.
But don't worry, I'm sure it's going to be challenging Star Citizen.
Yeah, I bet Zero with his 3 GB video card had better planets than that. Right,
like
Tata?
that being said, I would love it if Frontier Development were to actually go and make something that could challenge Star Citizen, just because, one, it means options. 2, it would push CIG to be like, hey, either A, hey, they did this thing, people like the thing, let's do the thing too. Or B, hey, they're doing this, we need to be better. or hey, they did this and people didn't like it. Well, hey, now we know to avoid that. Okay, don't do that. You know, more competition in this all expansive space sim would be a good thing, but seems like Frontier Development's a little ways off there. Is what it is.
I'm thirsty.
But definitely, also too. I still laugh that for Odyssey, they were charging $45 from the get go for it.
Really? Like just for
Yeah.
the update?
Yeah, just the update.
Like you already have the game. Here's an update.
Yeah.
45. Yikes.
Yeah. The base game itself on Steam is $7. Last time I heard, it might have been like 15 when it's not on sale, but
That's maybe
either
a
way,
little
you can get it for,
different.
like under 20. But
Okay, I don't like that I can't see that
shit.
I can't see my hunger and thirst without the helmet on. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because you used to be able to when you went into your personal inventory.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a glitch. I would assume it's probably a glitch, but
I hope so, because I liked that. Like, yeah, you can't see it when you're not wearing the helmet just normally. That makes sense.
well,
But
I would assume you'd have to be, just because, especially if they want to promote players not always going around in armor and a helmet and shit. If we're wearing like civvy clothes, we'd have to.
you need, yeah, you need to have certain information available that at all times.
Yeah, so
yeah, I'm good here.
I do like though how they made it so we can see the chat now when our helmet's off and we're in third person.
I like the third person
I'm
aspect
fine
too.
if they remove it from third person, but I definitely just want it to stay when we have helmet off.
I mean, the third person thing, you can take it or leave it as long as you can get rid of the you just press F12, it's gone. Press it again, comes back, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
And I think you can go into options and set whether you want chat on by default or not.
No, I mean, yeah, you can just hit F12 and it just boop goes away.
No, I mean even if you don't want, you load in, you don't want the chat to pop up period just on default. I think you can set that in the menu. Not that big of a deal.
So when are we
Besides, it's an option, and options are good. I like that. Okay, see, I can.
When are we going to get an orbital cannon built into these space stations?
So Mac guns.
Hell yeah.
You got the Mac gun, Cortana.
I mean, just imagine if you were to have a main gun on a platform this size, that we're talking size 15.
You kidding me? Look at those! The size of those pillar things, the things that the orange stripe things, those would be, if those individual panels were guns, they would be, I want to say I don't know, what's the size of the railgun on the Dreadnought?
Size 7, size 8.
Really, on the Dreadnought?
Wait, okay, what are we talking
about? The UES Retribution.
Oh, on the Retribution? Oh, fuck, man.
That thing's the size of it, it shoots projectiles the size of an Idris.
I thought you were talking like an Idris or a Javelin.
No, that thing shoots projectiles the size of an Idris. The entire ship is a freaking railgun. At least the entire length of it is the railgun, for the most part. 7/8 of the ship. Alright, what the hell is going on in game chat?
I have no idea, but I'm taking this opportunity to shut an Elite Dangerous.
Glock Beast Milk? Legit watched better. Oh god.
Yeah.
Get her license and to get Odyssey. I remember when, I got into Elite Dangerous before Star Citizen as well, back years ago, and it was just such a disappointment.
But yeah, oh yeah, if you don't know, so Horizon, we were talking about Elite Dangerous. Horizons went free because Odyssey is built off of the tech of Horizon. So they're like, well, we want to make as many people as possible buy Odyssey here. So they made Horizons free, and to thank all the people who bought it, so all those guys who paid $60 when they first bought it, and all the guys who bought it since, they gave them a single skin to put on any ship to thank them for their purchase.
Wow.
So essentially, they paid $60 for a skin.
Yeah, I paid $30, I think, for Elite Dangerous when I got it originally.
Yeah, I paid $60 for it when it first came out, before it was on like Steam or Epic.
I got it on the Xbox One at like a discount, like 30 or something. I got it. Well, yeah, originally.
I don't think it was bad, but the choices they made with it since then, yeah.
And actually, no, Epion here is in the in-game chat. He's right and wrong, and I don't mean that in like a he's right and wrong. Like, no, he's right. Like, they just added something that Star Citizens had since 3.0 back in holiday of 2017. Yet in terms of landing on planets and being able to explore planetary surfaces. However, Star Citizen, since the first hangar module, has had something that Elite Dangerous only added, and that is being able to walk around on foot with a player model.
Well, and being able to
player
walk
character
into
model.
your ships, because you still cannot get in, like walk around inside of.
Right. My point is, like, he's right that about the whole, like, they're finally adding something that Star Citizen has had since 3.0, but technically they're finally adding something that Star Citizen has had since it was a playable.
Since inception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just 3.0. It's been there since forever. That's all. I mean, he's right, in terms of the planetary aspect of it, but. Oh, I found 2 clones. Got a guy here and a guy here. Cam, I'm being surrounded. Help.
You're fine.
Oh, it's okay. He's walking away. Just have to deal with this guy. Give me a gun. I have a gun. Where'd Data go?
He might have gone to bed. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna go see what the status is, because I saw the timer kind of disappeared on the Javelin thing. I'm sure you noticed that too. On the screen here.
Yeah.
Like, the timer disappeared. I don't see what it is. I assume it's already live, because it didn't say it was a long time. It's like 20 minutes. It's like 30 minutes ago. So. I'm curious if I do want to see the Bengal. You don't want to go to Beijing Point, see if they have it there?
Nah, I'm probably going to bed soon, honestly. I got to be up early tomorrow.
Alright. What time is it?
It was fun. I'll probably be jumping in and out. I've already convinced a couple people to at least check it out, so see if I can't.
I'm gonna go fly to the surface then and check out the expo, because I haven't seen it yet.
No, you said also too with the Titan that we get for the event. It has the Invictus skin or paint job on it.
The Pisces?
No, Titan.
The what?
Avenger.
Oh yeah, I saw that already. Yeah, the blue and gold. What about it?
What's weird is I only have my. Oh no, I do have it. Oh, the paint job is not applied. It's just okay.
Oh, you didn't apply the paint job?
That's a nice paint job. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it reminds. I think it's the same paint job as like the, whatever the variant, the Titan variant is. The blue and it's blue and gold instead of blue and yellow, but
yeah,
it's kind of that same.
I fucking want to be able to get that the advocacy skin.
Oh, the black and gold.
Yeah, that looks nice. I want it.
I love that the Advocacy has such a striking like paint job too for their ships because they're the police. They have to have something.
That being said, I would love it too if like you could get like upgrades for ships, like for example, an Avenger Titan that has like police lights on it, a la the Cutlass Blue kind of thing. I want to see
That would be nice.
that, and being able to get that on your own ships.
I want that for every Avenger, not just the Soccer or the Warlock. Like I want every Avenger model to have the Weewoo lights.
Yes, absolutely.
Every Avenger should have Weewoo lights. I mean, they were built from the ground up. All of them were built from the ground up to be police ships.
I want to see ship upgrades that are not components, but just like upgrade packages or something that just gets added to the ship itself. Yeah,
like a light
it wouldn't
upgrade.
Be something you would be able to do like on the fly. It'd be something like you would have to go to a facility to like buy and have them like installed.
Like modules.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, I want to go and put a lift kit on my car. You know, it's like, I mean, now that you could do it yourself, but for the average person, you're gonna. I guess if you had like a Crucible or something that had an actual ship repair facility, yeah, you know, if you have the tools, you could do it yourself. But otherwise, you would have to go to a shop to have it installed. But I would love to see something like that. I don't know if they'll ever do anything like that, but I would definitely love to see some stuff like that.
Well, that's the beauty of it being an alpha, right? Is that we can always change things and tweak things, see if they work and don't work.
Yep. I'm off to bed, so see ya.
Alright, see ya. It is now just me. Ooh, look at all the fireworks going on at the Tobin Expo Center. So actually, we're gonna go there now. Hang out, see what's all the hubbub is about. I'm gonna raise the game volume just a bit. Now that I can. Look at all the pretty fireworks. Getting actually nice and close and do like a cool screenshot of the fireworks going off and the city background. That'd be nice. Slow my descent here so I don't, you know, end up like a rocket in the ground. You know what? Yeah, I'm in the mood for this. Okay, so for anyone who has no idea what the hell Invictus is and why we're doing this kind of episode instead of our traditional episode, well, A, wasn't really a lot of game news to talk about this week, so aside from what we just covered already, and B, this is an event that we've been looking forward to. It's pretty much in lore. It is a kind of UEE military, United Earth, Planet of Earth. United Empire of Earth military event, like in recruitment type thing. You know, like the fleet shows up, they show off, and it's a giant recruitment thing. And it's also a nice way for in-game for people to see ships and kind of like get a feel for the game if you're new and everything like that. It's also a free fly event starting today. So anyone who has an account, but if you don't have the game, right? Like say you didn't buy a game package, so you don't have the game, but you have an account and you have like you're listed on the RSI website. You can sign in and like interact with Spectrum and all that. You can play the game for up until June 1st during this free fly event. Ooh, that was a pretty one. Alright, enough of the light show. We're gonna just land over here. Oh boy, nope, forgot. Alright. So, many of you will recognize this is the same Tobin Expo Center that they had the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo last year, last year. So they're having the Invictus launch week here this year as well. Next year it'll probably be at Crusader, just like as last year it was at ArcCorp. Goes from planet to planet, and then eventually when we have the Pyro system, it'll be a Pyro. You guys get the idea. That's what I like about these things. Like they're in lore, like they're events that constantly move around. So we've landed. Get a lot of frost on my ship. Cold. I'm fighting just to get to the door. Alright, oh. Ow, that actually hurt. Leads back outside. We're inside now. We're gonna go. We're gonna claim any vehicles we might have to claim. The yellow, let's. Cyclone RC, we'll claim that. I'm gonna try something stupid here. Just me, or the door's not open? And my little go-kart. Call to open the doors once more.
You are clear to launch.
There we go.
Thank you. And please visit again.
You guys can guess what I'm doing. Oh, this will fit. Yep, this will be fine. Hello?
¿Cómo está?
Hey.
Hey.
Been a while.
Yeah.
You joining us in game or no?
I'm currently painting right now. I saw you guys were in chat.
I'm taking a PTV into the Expo Center.
Oh. I haven't been able to spawn a single vehicle. I keep getting a glitch where like the terminal won't retrieve anything, so I'm stuck at a Microtech. Other than that, my computer is running quite well, and I'm finally able to play Star Citizen at high graphics level with 0 lag.
That's what, that's like we're going on like a year or two, right? Since you've last actually been able to play.
Keep cutting in and out.
Not letting me. Yes, okay, we're in. I'm in the airlock with the PTV now. Still gotta open the doors manually, so.
Do you have like a detect speaking thing going on? Because you're cutting in and out each time you speak.
No, I'm on standard settings with Discord, and I just spontaneously combusted.
Like, I'm hardly hearing what you're saying.
Alright, hold on a sec. Alright, I think the reason for that is because I have a lot of fans going on in the background, and they're probably creating a lot of background noise.
Oh, that's what that is. I was
Yeah.
like, is that traffic
again,
behind you?
it was like 90 degrees in New York today. I was afraid in the heat.
Oh, well.
I also had a bird crap on me too, but that's.
Oh,
I was relaxing in the sun on my terrace, and then all of a sudden, flat on my chest.
Did you anger a crow?
Did I get the what?
Did you anger a crow? Those guys will remember your face and shit on you if you've angered them.
It was just a. It was just a. I don't even know if it was a pigeon. I think it was a regular bird just doing a flyby, and then the crap just landed. It was like being. It was like a. Like a fighter jet dropping a napalm on me.
You don't use napalm anymore.
The birds still do, in the form of crap.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay, well, now I'm back at Port Tressler. After the Grey Cat golf cart just blew up in the airlock.
Old reliable, eh?
Say again?
Is it old reliable, eh?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's funny because on Wednesday night, Data and I were messing around with various ground vehicles on the Hercules, and I drove the Grey Cat out of the Hercules at full speed, right? And we were on yellow, so there's microgravity. The second it landed on the ground, fine, no problem. The second it went more than like 2 feet away from where I landed, boom. Everything was fine up until I started driving away.
Yeah. I went ahead and got that Scorpius.
You got the Scorpius?
Yeah. With the Concierge exclusive skin.
We were talking before about how it's like just another hurricane type thing, but that may not be necessarily a bad thing. The Hurricane's a really fun fighter if you know how to use it.
By the looks of it, it's like a hurricane that will actually work. The Hurricane is awful.
I don't know. I've seen it being used very effectively.
Yeah, but the Hurricane, you need that second pilot or co-pilot for it to work. With the Scorpius, it looks like you can utilize the turret better if you're just single seating. At least that's what it seems like in the QA.
Right, because the turret's slave to the pilot control when there's no pilot, right?
Yeah.
And welcome back, call sign.
Hey.
I had my Grey Cat.
I had to go do some IRL stuff.
Oh, good. I had my Grey Cat blow up, so I was trying to get the Grey Cat inside New Babbage so I can just drive around the expo instead of running around, learning my lesson from Intergalactic Aerospace Expo last year. And when I got out of the seat to open the inner airlock door, right, so I can, I'll get it in the elevator and it'll be fine. I fell down randomly. Like I guess the wind, invisible wind, just blew me down onto the ground, and then the gray cat just exploded.
Nice. So they have gray cat defenses, is what you're saying.
Oh crap, that's right. There's a expo going on.
Yeah, it's the Invictus launch week.
Yeah.
I think the Javelin
I'll
tour
need
is
a
at...
ride out of Microtech to get there.
Yeah.
Hey, back here, long time no hear.
Yeah, I've been busy with things.
Understandable.
Work has been hectic.
Called life. Did you ever? I remember you saying something about getting a new computer a while back ago. Did that ever work out?
Yeah. I got a credit card and spent like the whole 2,000 credit limit on it to get a computer.
Nice. So you can actually play the game and see things now?
Yeah, I can actually play the game and see things in 30 frames per second.
Awesome. Welcome to the game.
Yeah,
Again.
It's been great, except now I have a problem of not being able to call in any ships.
Well, it's okay. I have a Carrick now, so I can chauffeur you around.
My freaking... Like, I haven't been able to get the glitch fixed, but what happens is, like, I go to the terminals, right? And I try to call in any one of my mini ships, and the terminal is just like, can't retrieve, sorry. So I'm stuck on Microtech.
Is that a...
to be fair, there are worse places to be stuck.
True.
Is that one of those you got to reset your account kind of things?
I've already tried that, and it hasn't worked, so...
It might just be a patch exclusive. Like this patch, it'll be, you know, that bug will persist, but maybe next patch it won't.
We can only hope.
I was gonna say one can hope, but
when you did the character reset, did you do it through the website, like through CIG, or did
what other
you
way is there to do it?
Like clear your folders?
Oh no, I did it through CIG.
Yeah, the account settings, account reset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you got a bunch of ships, are you at concierge level yet?
Yeah.
You should probably shoot them an email and see if they'll give you a little special attention.
He says that as a joke, but he's not joking.
Yeah, unfortunately. I haven't done it in a long time, but I remember a couple of years ago, I was having problems with my account, and I tried all the things that, you know, the normal ways where you're supposed to do it. It wasn't working, and then I had like just crossed concierge level, and I shot him an email, and within like 2 hours, the problem was fixed.
Well, at least you can still play. You just can't get access to any of your ships.
It is a business, and they've got to make priority.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Why does it keep doing that?
And for the record, I did not set out to become a concierge. It kind of happened by accident.
Yeah, that's pretty much I'd say 80% of concierge. They accumulated. It accumulated over time.
Well, I'm just making a point. Like, I don't wear the top hat and the monocle.
Oh, neither do I. But I don't like top hats or monocles.
God damn it! I keep getting thrown around in the game. Like the wind and doors just don't like me.
Well, I think that's a new... Well,
it's a new common bug, yeah. It's not fun. Not a fun one.
Like, what, 3.13, I think, they, for some reason, going through airlocks are knocking
airlocks, elevator doors, getting out of seats.
I saw one streamer who, every time he exited his MSR through the back ramp, he would get thrown off of it.
Yep, every time I go through a door here, I'm getting...
Yeah, it's pretty funny to watch.
I didn't have this problem in 3.13.0, but I'm seeing it now in 3.13.1.
Yeah. So every time I go into New Babbage, if I turn left, the game crashes.
So don't make any left turns. You'll save gas that way.
At that main commons room that you're at, with the racetrack.
Yeah.
And the yoga mats in the
Yeah.
center. If I turn left to go towards the commodities section, the game just crashes to desktop.
So just make a lot of right turns. You'll save gas that way. Right? You save gas if you only make right turns. Isn't that like a myth or something? I don't remember if Mythbusters actually ever disproved it or not.
Turn right to go left.
Well, whenever you're in a
You just make a Stephen Wright joke.
To go one direction. What?
Bacterium just made a Stephen Wright joke. I recognized that. It was my yearbook quote. When nothing goes right, go left. It's an old Stephen Wright joke. The same guy that made jokes of, I named my dog Stay. So every time I tell him, here stay, you'd be all confused.
I was making a Cars joke.
I replaced the headlights on my car with strobe lights. Now it looks like I'm the only one moving. It's not really the jokes, it's more like it's Stephen Wright's delivery of his jokes that makes it funny.
He was the real deadpan guy, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like, like the way you'd go about it is like, I replaced the headlights on my car with strobe light. Now it looks like I'm the only one. Like that kind of deadpan, monotone delivery.
I'm trying to think of the movies that he was in. He always played that very...
I don't remember if he was. I just know him from his stand-up stuff. I don't remember if he was in any movies. God damn it!
Search that now.
Watch, I'm gonna get thrown around again. You'll see. But now I'm gonna only turn right just to show that you can do it too. RSI Hall.
Boingo Wireless was
lobby. So was it like you can't even press A to strafe left? You just can only strafe right? Well, son.
Sorry, what?
Was it like you couldn't even strafe left? It was just like you couldn't do this. You can only do this.
I don't remember having that bug.
What bug?
You're asking if I could only strafe.
Oh, was that no?
Right?
Because you were saying before that you couldn't turn left. God damn it!
Oh no! Whenever I would go into New Babbage and I would turn left to go towards the commodities part of the city, the game would crash. Mm-hmm. So basically, I couldn't trade anything at New Babbage.
Gotcha. Yeah, I used to in 3.12.1, and I've only had this in 3.12. Yikes! God damn it. In 3.12.1, every time I entered New Babbage, entered the New Babbage's commons area, the game would just freeze and then crash.
Yeah.
This is an interesting
Reservoir
choice.
Dogs, that's what I was thinking of. And
why?
And Louis for Stephen Wright.
Gotcha. Giant hologram was not what I was expecting. Also, this looks like a fake.
I saw one YouTuber trying to jump in there, but apparently it's an invisible wall. You can't get.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm not even gonna waste time. Ooh, cool carrot hologram.
You know what would actually be really cool is if that ceiling was like you could see the UEE Empire like laid out at the stars.
Hey, that's the original Carrick. Bastards. This is the original Carrick design. Look at it.
Yep. Before they fattened it up.
And streamlined its design. You were saying?
Oh no, just that it'd be cool if you could that ceiling, that star field, if they like highlighted the stars that were the UE Empire, so you could like see it.
That would have, yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been cool. Like, you know, like maybe red dots or something like that, or blue dots would probably be more fitting, given the UE logo.
Or like globes, and then have interconnecting lines to show where the jump points
yeah,
were.
yeah, like a constellation type thing. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little touches. Somebody was saying if you go look at that soldier's breastplate, it says Fort Eustis on it.
Huh. Newport News VA 23604-530.
Well, it's good to know
He's
that
probably
place
just like,
still
he's like,
exists
sir,
in
what are you doing?
2950.
I was like, I'm reading his chest, and he's like, dude, what are you doing? Back off.
I think my wine.
I'm
is
not
starting
paid
to
enough
affect
for this.
Motor skills.
I do like the change of color. I gotta say, I'm so glad they took feedback from previous years of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo and stuff, because just coloring the floor room here, the show floor, this color has changed the entire feel and look of the place, and I love it. And I am really digging this this faux star ceiling. It's weird
ship is not to
and
your
disorienting, but cool. What was that?
What ship was that to your right?
This one?
Nope. Turn right.
Aurora?
Your military left. That one.
Oh, you're behind. So my right was like my left, 3 minutes ago or whatever, 3 seconds ago, whatever the play is. This is the RSI Mantis.
Oh, okay.
It's a quantum interdiction. God damn it. Oh crap, I'm gonna die now. Great.
I remember it being red. I was seeing all white. I'm like, huh, you should.
No, I think it's always been white, and I'm bleeding out. Great. Yeah, because the door closed on my face. I have 6 minutes to live. If it doesn't give me my med pens in 6 seconds, die. I'm gonna die. I'm tapping nothing. Yep, there I go. That.
At least you get the black and white cinematic, right?
I get just like, I have enough of life. Dead. Gone. Dunzo.
So, from what you've seen so far, what are you most impressed with in the Invictus package?
I gotta say, the tour is cool. I mean, it's not much, like they don't show much and everything like that. But the tour itself is cool. It's nice to actually be able to board one of these things, and honestly look, the Tobin Expo Center stuff, right? Like what I was just at before I died. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
We've had that last year and the year before and on R-Corp and all that. So, and you just pretty much everything I just saw before I died was everything that's there. I'm sure they have like holograms on display on the deck below, but that's about it. From even the videos I've seen, and it's fine. I will say this: I like the coloring and like the display of the room a lot more than any of the expo show floors in previous years. As I said, like coloration goes a long way.
Yeah.
When it comes to design. But
have you been able to see the the Bengal carrier?
I haven't yet, so maybe that'll take the cake when I get it. I saw that video that Board Gamer put out weeks ago, and that
Yeah, I've seen
that
it
was
when
really
it was
cool.
PTU through some YouTube streams. I wasn't sure if they actually got it completely in for the wide release.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. That's why I asked before. I think before you came, I asked Cam and Data if they've seen it yet. Because I wasn't sure if it was like, okay, it's in the PTU, but that doesn't necessarily mean it'll be in the live build or not.
Yeah. Is it? I don't even know. Is it supposed to dock or does it?
It just flies around.
I
think it just flies around.
Okay.
Now I'm kind of curious what happens if you just ram your ship into it. I mean, you're gonna blow up and die. Let's be honest. You're not gonna put a dent in that thing. But I want are you gonna get crime stat, or are you just gonna kill yourself
Probably.
in a stupid attempt to be stupid?
I'm thinking they definitely give you some kind of crime stat.
Oh yeah,
otherwise
because
you just
you're
have
aggravated assault or
everybody doing
something. I imagine.
Have you gotten to play around with the Tonk?
Yes. It is a very fun vehicle. Actually, wait. Okay, I don't have any med pens equipped. I'm gonna do that now before I. Interesting. It says I have.
You should experiment, and the next time it tosses you like that, you should have a quick emote ready to go, and just try and time it, and see what happens. Like, do you start doing your emote as you're flying through the air?
I don't have a helmet on, do I? Nope. I was somehow surviving in space without a helmet. Oh, I don't think you've seen this armor yet, have you?
I don't think so, no.
You gotta support the troops, right?
What is it?
It is Inquisitor Neon Pink.
Okay. Yeah, I have a tendency to stick to the
Yeah, I know.
I call it the Han Solo. Like the Star Citizen Han Solo, which is the oh man, what is that? It's like the pants.
Lynx, right?
Yeah, the Lynx legs, and then I usually do the there's like a chest harness that's just the chest harness. It's not like a bunch of armor plate.
Dust Up, right? It's the one with like the strap. It looks like a combat vest.
No, not the Dust Up. It's the it's one of the. It's kind of like the working, a working set. I'm trying to think. I know you can buy it in the some of the mining shops. I want to say it starts with a G, but.
Oh, rucksack, right?
Yellow.
No, actually, it's yellow. Has a backpack.
MacFlex.
MacFlex.
The chest piece. It's just kind of like the central.
So just the basic MacFlex. The one that matches my arms, right? It's because my arms are MacFlex.
Yeah, it matches the arms that you currently have on. But yeah, I usually just go for the Lynx legs and then the MacFlex for the upper torso.
Yeah.
And I actually leave the arms. I don't wear any arm stuff.
Right, so it's like you're wearing
and
a
I'm
vest,
also not
no
getting
sleeves.
A lot of PvPs.
Like your no sleeves equivalent.
Yep.
Oh, that's a weird lighting bug. You see that, right?
Nope.
On the ground there?
Oh, yeah. It's the fireworks. They're lighting up the whole planet.
Yeah, a thermonuclear explosion going off. I do like that you can actually see the fireworks from even here. going off over there. Kind of cool.
So is Bacterium in the verse with you?
I'm gonna check.
No.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I keep code 30,000 in because of my Wi-Fi connection.
Oi.
Bullshit right now.
Yeah, I don't see you in. That sucks. I haven't had a 30k in a few patches, and saying that now, I'm probably gonna have one.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna load up the latest version like Monday and try and get in.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break tomorrow and we'll be back Monday. So after this, I do want to see the Bengal tonight, though, if possible. That's gonna be pretty cool. See that massive.
That reminds me. What is the schedule for the expo?
Um,
I'm gonna pull it up.
I think tomorrow is Misk.
tomorrow is Aegis, and it goes through Monday. So 23rd and 24th are Aegis. But the Javelin Tour and the Bengal Flyby are going to be there throughout the week. That's not changing.
That's weird. So when I try and click on the like May 23rd, 24th tabs, it won't let me actually select.
I think because it's not. It only lets you select days that have either already happened or are happening.
Oh, I see. And then if you click on schedule, it shows you what's gonna be.
Yeah, I was looking at the Discord, the announcement that I put there that showed off the schedule.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be interested in seeing what Crusader has, and
because
Drake
they're
Interplanetary.
Yeah, because Crusader's gonna be showing off the Star Runner and Hercules, no doubt.
Yeah, I haven't messed around with any of it, so I would be kind of curious just to see what the Herc is all about. I mean, I've seen a bunch of video people have posted about it.
The Hercules is a pretty fun ship. It's we had someone fly a Pisces through the M2, like through the garage area. Like it was slow. Like it wasn't like a do a 900 meter per second flyby.
Yeah.
But I do want to eventually do that. I think it would be pretty cool to kind of just like, okay, you're just flying through this thing at top speed, and seeing that like on foot, from a bystander's perspective, would be really cool to see like a ship zip through that thing. Oh, hold on, let me equip med pens before I decide to enter the airlock. I'll be waiting eternity for this to load. Yeah, Crusader is May 25th through May 26th. They have three, and awesome. The schedule here actually tells you how many vehicles will be on display. They will have 3 vehicles on display from Crusader, 5 vehicles on display from Tumbril, and 4 vehicles on display from Misk. So odds are Misk, they're probably going to display either all 4 Freelancer variants, Freelancer, Prospector, maybe like 2 other ships. I imagine that the Tumbril land system is going to be like the tank and all the Cyclones. That's all they have at the moment. And the Crusader, they're going to show off all the Crusader ships that are... God damn it. Okay, so it seems I can only use one med pen now instead of two because I think my second slot's bugged. That's not so good. Damn. By the way, if in case you didn't believe me about the the gray cat.
Yep.
Ow. What the? Oh. I don't think the game wants me to go to the Tobin Expo Center.
Looks like you got a permaban.
I fell through the floor and died. It's saying Grimhex, but I'm gonna be at a Fort Trustler.
Have they? I noticed that they're selling the Argos. Have they done anything with those? Like changed them up anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, I'm actually.
I mean
happy
unless you're counting the mole, because the mole is an Argo. But yeah, you mean
I'm
the
talking
NQVs?
the
Yeah, the little tiny
personnel one.
Right.
I really like those craft. They're just
they're so cute and they are useful. They do have a place.
Yeah.
Like first off, I love the running joke, the running gag that's going on with like Argo tough. Like you see one crashing into a what was it? It crashes into a reclaimer, the giant salvage ship, and just bounces off, no problem, not a scratch, nothing. It's like Argo tough.
Nice. Yeah, I think I heard that there's a few big time YouTube streamers that are trying to get the Argo voted like the best in show for this year. So it doesn't surprise me if there's a lot of if you're seeing videos
it would be
of
interesting.
them doing funny stuff with them.
I just I like the Argos because they're a nice little tiny ships. And now that we have the problem we used to have was that we didn't have anything to carry them because they don't have a quantum drive. Now we do. We have ships that can carry armies of them, fleets of them. So I kind of want to see a use for them now.
I want to see how they handle an atmosphere because we were never able to do that.
Right. Well, I can go if I ever get to the Expo Center. I can rent one.
Yeah. Boy.
But yeah, I always liked the cargo version. It was perfect. It had, a pilot seat, and it had a little jump seat in the back for one extra person, or other people could stand around back there. But you could also plop cargo in it. It was like the perfect little grocery getter.
The cashier isn't here. I'm gonna take all the stuff. Toothpaste, toothbrushes. I'm set for life, man. Toilet paper.
Manacles that you were just looking at?
Oh yeah, there's handcuffs here. It's a hotel. Well, I'm sure there's kinky guests. I just love how it's like you got toothbrushes, shampoo, lotions, handcuffs.
I thought those were cans of gasoline at first.
Nope. No, it's all like toiletries and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm not judging. I'm judging a little bit.
Nope. No judgment.
But what you do behind closed doors is none of my business.
Whatever floats your boat.
Well, I could take a dragonfly down to the plate. I'm gonna take up the glass coffin. I gave it a nice paint job. It's got a nice green, livery green with some yellow stripes.
Oh,
four my Aurora. 4 size 1 ballistic Gatlings.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually I've taken on gladiuses and stuff in it. Yeah, this it can. I've done it for bounty hunting. I'm able to take on medium level threats with it. Pretty good ship. I've taken on Eclipse with my glass coffin. It's a fun little ship when you upgrade
I
it.
like this game is because you can do things like that. Like
Here's the worst, arguably the worst ship in the game, and you can turn it into a powerhouse.
Yeah, if you spent time learning your skills, you can actually take a underpowered vehicle and
it's all about learning the strengths and weaknesses of yourself, the ships, and your equipment, and also kind of like learning how to also like upgrade it and make it better and kind of adapt.
Yep.
Still can't believe someone gifted me a card. That's never gonna cease to amaze me.
You should try jumping when you exit. See if that does anything.
I'm going to actually try. I'm going to land at the spaceport this time, just so that I spawn at New Babbage and don't have to keep flying down. God damn it.
Helmet?
Yeah. I got a helmet. I think I would have realized if I don't have a helmet on by now. Oh, that was a delayed entrance. See the nice paint job I got on it?
Yeah, you had that before, I remember.
Yep.
The green and yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good scheme. Oh, wow. I'm just looking at the ships that they're selling. I didn't realize that the 125 was $60 US.
Yeah.
For a starter.
That's more than I was going to say that's more than a Avenger, but it's not. The Avengers are 70.
That's like $5 less than the
Avenger.
What about the Cutlass?
Cutlass is 100.
Is it? Oh
yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's been 100 for years.
I remember. Well, I'm dating myself, but I got mine. I think it was like 60.
I got mine for less because I upgraded an 85X LTI token I had. So
yeah.
I remember I had two 85X. Now I have one because the damn thing grew on me, and I don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, but for $60, I would go with the Titan instead.
Oh, the Titan's 55.
Yeah, and it gives you more cargo space, and it still gives you the bed.
Yeah, but I have the Cutlass buck for that.
But I'm saying for the $60 versus 55. The stock.
First you mean compared the 100i versus Avenger? Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the 100i though, like I don't know if you ever flown it, but that is a fun ship to fly around.
Yeah, no, I've heard good things about it.
I was pleasantly surprised with how it handles.
And for its size, what they packed into it is pretty impressive. But just cost wise, it doesn't make sense.
No, I mean, by the way, those Grey Cat PTVs I have, I bought 2 of them at Astro Armada Area 18.
Yep.
There are sniper rifles in the game that cost more. They're like roughly they're about 6,000 creds per golf cart. So I bought 2, no problem.
Yeah. No, they're a good little get around vehicle when you're on surface. Surprisingly fast.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of useless though when you have cyclones and now an Ursa rover, but they have the luxury of being small. So. Plus, I thought they'd be fun for like silly shenanigan type.
Have they changed the way land vehicles and packages work? Can you now like upgrade a single? Because I think I had a package that was like 2 or 3 of the Cyclones, but I only wanted one of them. So
I have no idea.
I'm going to be able to upgrade one of them to say like.
Oh yeah, you can totally do that.
Okay.
If you have like a package of things, you can upgrade them singularly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
I've done
Yeah,
that a lot.
I haven't checked because I never bought any like pack stuff like that.
And for a while, I had the entrepreneur package that you get with concierge. Then I melted it, but before then, I had like a bunch of ships upgraded from that package.
Okay.
I'm gonna crouch and see if that changes. So far, I haven't even made it through that goddamn airlock.
Yeah, because I think I have the Cyclone RN, and I forget how it happened, but in order to get it, I had to get like the package that I think gave me all 3 versions before the latest one came out.
The MT.
Yeah, the MT. That's the one I do not have.
Yeah, I have 4 out of them, but I only own the RN. The other 3 are loaners for the Ranger bikes. Because I have all 3 of the bikes.
Oh, has anyone heard anything about what the what was that going to be for the Origin? For the 600, I was supposed to come with the
G12, right? The G12 rover.
I don't know.
I think it's called
the G12.
I keep thinking Lynx for some reason.
No, the Lynx rover. That was like that original concept rover for the Carrick.
Have they said anything about when they're going to create that?
Oh no, I think they confirmed they're not going to.
Sorry, you cut out what?
I think they confirmed that they're not going to. The Lynx rover, I don't think it's happening, which is unfortunate.
Gotcha.
Especially since I like the Ursa, but I want an APC, like a dedicated AP.
Yeah, that
Like something Ursa rover sized, but not meant for exploration with a turret to defend itself, but something that's meant to take a beating and transport troops.
Well, eventually, yeah, they're going to have something that works in conjunction with the tank to get troops up.
The tank is actually really cool though. Like the gunner seat's awesome. You can control the turret from the pilot seat as well. Either through remote turret or just while driving around, you can kind of free aim. Takes one shot. It takes one. Hopefully, I can make it on this train. Oh, by the way, guess what they fixed on the train here? God damn it! Guess what they fixed on the train here?
No idea.
Seats. You can actually sit down on this train now, for the first time ever. On this specific train, at least. The new Babbage trains, you were never able to sit down on them before. And look at this. Look.
Able to sit on the Hurston.
No, but that's not the cool part. The cooler part is now that when I'm in third person, I can see my character's head move, which is something you can never do before.
Yep.
And that's kind of really cool, especially for like filming stuff.
Yeah.
Let me up.
Cinematics.
Let me up, damn it. There we go. Why wasn't working? Go floor this way. I'm just crouching. Don't mind me, civilians.
You should try low crawling through doorways just to see what happens.
An opportunity to celebrate the people and ships that are joining the UEE Navy.
At least I'm not injured, though.
True.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, I have a med pen. Just in case. Oh yeah, there's a weapon wheel now. So like if you hold down 2, you can access all your weapons, and including your fisticuffs and stuff like that. Crouching between all doorways now. I already bought some of this. Like I have like 7 of each of, like RSI hats, shirts. I think you get the bomber jacket just for logging in during the event. Like it's now like this bomber jacket I think will now be officially permanently linked to your account if you logged in during Invictus.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's the case. I haven't checked my hangar yet.
That's one thing I'm really looking forward to is when they finally give us our persistent individual hangars.
Yeah, our home base is pretty...
Yep.
Especially since I want...
I'm calling it for the night. See you guys later.
Alright.
Alright, see you back, Jam.
See ya.
Especially since, yeah. I want like an org base too, because that'd be nice.
Yeah, somewhere you can put all your stuff and, you know,
yeah, I mean,
friends over,
look, where
hey,
else am I
check
going to
this
keep all of these guns? You know how many I have now?
Mando, you're going to need your own separate hangar just for all the guns.
Well, I do have each hangar. I have all of them, so...
Do you? Are you sure?
Yeah, I've got the York and Revel. I've got the Arrow View. I've got the was it VHG or something industrial? And I have the.
I don't know what the status is, but I know that they took mine away.
Really?
Yeah, I had the what is it? Not the Selfland, but the asteroid one, the Batman.
Right.
One.
The V. I think that's the industrial one. The VH whatever.
Yeah, I had that actually as an individual purchase, and it's no longer on my account.
Maybe that's why, because it was like I got mine through when I upgraded my ship to the Cutlass Black.
Yeah, for some reason, all the ships that I bought either came with Selfland. Or above sized hangars. I was never able to get the Batcave one, so I actually bought it as because
I think they changed. Yeah, I think they changed it somewhere down the line where it's like now you kind of just get all of them.
Okay.
Depending on like ships and stuff. But yeah, here's the. This is the Mantis. Essentially, it's got a QDE a QED, quantum entanglement device. And pull people out of quantum travel.
QID?
What was that?
A QID?
A QED. Quantum entanglement device.
Oh, entanglement. Okay. I was thinking interdiction.
It does that too. It does both. It can pull people out and it can prevent people from entering quantum travel.
I kind of like that interior. See,
QED on.
It seems kind of roomy.
Yeah, I like for an RSI ship, look at the lack of struts.
Yeah.
But there's your QED right there. Like it's the panels start like spinning and all that, and it starts glowing red, lightning, and whole little ship. Looks like a Star Trek ship within the cells too.
So is it only a one person, or can you? Is there a spot
I think it's a 2-person ship. Like you have, like. There's 2 beds, I think, but it's a single-seater.
Huh.
I think they're 2 beds.
Okay, well that kind of.
No,
makes
wait.
sense.
There's only the one
bed
bed there.
Time out in space.
No, there's only one bed.
There's
only one bed.
Okay. Fine.
You got your kitchen here. I think there's a restroom over here. Yes.
The
Pop-up toilet. Now, the real question is it a transforming
not even the
toilet?
shower version. Ooh.
Where is the shower?
Looks like you don't get one on this one.
Nope. Then again, I doubt it's like you're probably gonna be out for long periods of time in this thing, which you'd think you'd get one, but at the same time.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
Because it has its own kitchen and bathroom, you'd think, okay, you know, but.
It would make sense to have 2 beds, because then you could have one person
break
at all times.
Exactly, like you can take shifts type thing, like we were talking about with the Javelin earlier.
I mean, I guess you could do that with one bed, but
You
it's
could.
not exactly
It's just
fun.
going to be annoying. I guess. This is the Constellation Phoenix.
Submarine duty in space.
Submarine. Yeah. Everyone loves it. I'm going to go downstairs. I have holograms downstairs. They're ever pretty cool. They probably also have the MPUVs down.
I always get the Connies mixed up. Which one's the luxury version? Is that the Phoenix?
The Phoenix, that one right there.
Yeah.
The white one. That looks like the Aquila. Yeah, that's the Aquila, because you can tell by the cockpit. And then that's the Constellation.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell it's called. The main one, Andromeda. That's it. The Taurus is the one that doesn't have the Merlin docked in the back, because it sacrifices that for the extra cargo space. Okay, I'll admit that this is a cute little lounge area. The colors.
Is it a Phoenix that's gonna let you do that has like the very small smuggle cargo?
Yeah. Because it has the on top of where the cargo area is the luxury section. And we got the rovers.
I'd like to see some different variants of the Ursa.
I know, right? Like maybe something. Oh, you know what would be cool? Something with like instead of a turret, it's got like a utility attack. Not necessarily mining, but maybe like salvage or something.
Or
because
even
we already have a
truck
mining
version
vehicle
that lets you go and pull other vehicles along that
Yeah.
got stuck.
Like a tractor beam.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Scorpius.
Yeah.
It's nice. It kind of it looks like a. It looks like it was heavily like Tavarin and Gian inspired, but it's a
I
human
can
ship.
see at certain angles it looks very, it definitely has a some good looks at certain angles, but at others it just kind of goes, eh.
Yeah, it looks fine here.
Yeah, that's a good view.
This one,
But when you get around
this
to
is
the
what I mean,
back,
where it's like
it's
it
not
looks
as-
like an alien ship here,
Yeah.
which I'm not totally against. I like the weird design here, and this is the.
Oh yeah, for having variety in the verse, I'm all for it. Just my own personal taste, it's not exactly what I would go for.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. This is the Perseus, that gunship.
Yeah, I just saw Astropub's.
Yeah.
He did a historical thing on it.
They have a little
talking
thing of
about
lore here
where
for
it
it.
comes from. Yeah, lore post or whatever.
They got a little lore thing
show.
here. Actually, I didn't read the one for the Scorpius over there.
Yeah, apparently it was according to his stuff, his lore knowledge. The Perseus was originally considered too old, slow for modern duty, and then I guess there was a battle and it proved itself to still be effective, so they restarted the production line. This is all in lore.
Right.
So that's why it's available for us to buy it.
So it wasn't up to military specs, but they decided they can still sell to the civilian market. That's pretty much what it.
No, the military was looking at it as kind of oh, this is an old has-been, we don't want it anymore. And then they were in a battle, and I guess one of them really put on a show. And
So they're like,
did a
oh,
good
we want
job.
more.
And then the Navy was like, we actually need those. Can you guys restart the production line? We're gonna need some more. And so that's why it's in production, and then now we can actually get our fingers on it
Right.
as civilian players.
This is the Taurus.
Yeah.
Interesting. It still has the docking area there. Looks like it does. Maybe it still will. It just doesn't come with a Merlin, but it might still be able to dock with one. Then this is my personal favorite of the bunch, Polaris.
Yeah.
God, it's such a beautiful looking ship.
Yeah, I wanted one, but I couldn't afford.
Oh my god, no, I can't. But I can't wait to get one in game, or at the very least, just surfboard one for a little bit.
I think that'd make a good kind of org.
Yeah.
Like mini base.
I was about to say probably a more, I would say, a more regular org base compared to the other ships because of the lower personnel requirements and
yeah.
the just effective just look.
Actually, what would be really effective is I don't know if it would, but I think it should. If you could get the ambulance cuddy in there.
Yeah. Cutlass red.
And then just have that sit in the hangar.
Yeah.
And then people could use that as a respawn point.
It doesn't have a med bay?
I don't know.
Not a med bay. Oh, this was that Origin rover you were talking about, by the way. You were asking about.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, this is the G12. Origin
so
G12.
That's what it looks like.
The G12A specifically. So this is the AA version. The missiles.
Not exactly the style I'm interested in, but it's different.
It's fully enclosed, so that's nice. Means it's pressurized inside. G12A combines military might with Origin's unique approach to high-end and blah blah blah. Oh. Origin
I'm hoping
logo.
it has guns and not just those missiles.
I don't know, actually. Doesn't look like. But then again, I don't think any of these holograms show the guns.
I'm thinking for ground ops, I'd rather have, guns
rover?
with a little more ammo than just you get four missiles firing and then you're done.
Here's some lore.
I'm going to try looking up the Polaris. Just now you got me curious on whether or not it does have a med bay or not.
Navy flight training can provide the necessary training for a variety of jobs in the private sector. From combat to hauling applications, naval pilots receive the kind of training and experience that employers will seek out.
Okay, so from what I'm seeing on Star Citizen Wiki, it's saying the Polaris has torpedo bays, a hangar, bridge, engines, self-sustainable, but it doesn't say anything about medical. It says it has wide corridors and a mess hall.
Mm-hmm.
So it
so
sounds
nothing about a med bay that we know.
Nope.
Oh, or at all, really.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Very bottom, one-line sentence. Rooms not listed in the brochure include an armory, med bay, brig, and secondary quarters for the fighter pilot or second in command. So it does have a med bay.
Hooray!
Just no stats or anything about it yet.
Right. So we don't know what tier beds it's gonna have and what that means, because depending on the bed, it kind of depends what kind of injuries you can. Where? Oh, so there's the Argo. They're upstairs. Argos.
See, and there's another reason why I don't want the scanning system that they're talking about, where you just scan and you automatically know what's on board. Because think about having an Argo cargo, and you want to do a quick little sneak assault, so you load it up with 7-8 guys in the back. If somebody scanned you under the current mechanics they're talking about, people would automatically know, oh, hey, this cargo Argo has 8 people on board. They can't be up to anything good, right?
Right. There's an F8 Lightning in front of me, and
Yeah.
it's in the 999 Squadron paint job.
I see in their paint scheme. To me, that's reminds me of the red arrows. I wonder if that's intentional from Chris Roberts.
Oh, I'm sure it's or like the Blue Angels equivalent type thing.
Well, yeah, the red arrows are the British
Blue Angels.
version.
They use Tornado Typhoons. I don't remember the names.
Blue Angels and Thunderbirds.
Ships the planes they fly.
It's an impressive looking. The Lightning's an impressive looking ship.
Oh yeah.
I'll give it that. Just as far as looks go, to me it would look even more sexy without that top turret gun, but that would definitely affect.
Well, if it functions the same way as other RSI Anvil ships do, then you'll be able to remove it and place like your own gun, or just straight up remove it.
Oh, I'm just saying, as far as looks go, it would look good without any weapon.
Right.
It would just give it a more
but you
sleek
can say that about a lot of shit. You know?
I kind of like those two front, I guess, like mandibles.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I wonder if they close up and in when it's like in a flight status.
It looks like they are maneuverable.
Did you just die?
No, I'm just taking screenshots of the apartment. Oh, look at this. Evil Oath. Got a Squadron 42 uniform here. Some Navy uniforms. Nice. Got Mustang. There's your 100 and 300 series. And here your Argo cargos.
Argo.
Rent. Rent all three. Already rented. Damn it. Oh, I mean, there is lore here, though. In the description.
Wait, I thought there was only 2 outside of the mall.
There is. They just have 3 on display. There's the Argo MPUV cargo. There's the Argo MPUV transport. Then there's the SRV, which is the search and rescue vehicle. That's not out yet. And then the mole.
Oh, okay. But
so there are 3 other vehicles that they made.
The SRV?
No, the SRV is in here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It is a little nifty ship inside. Hey, you can stand on your own without like crouching.
Yep.
Barely, but you can.
Make a good little assault craft.
Yeah.
We're just delivering a FedEx package. Don't mind us.
Prisoner transports. Well, this is the same thing as what's yeah, this is the same thing as what's on Holy Glass. Honestly, no, they changed it where you can't just strip weapons off rentals, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to bail out on you, Mando.
All right.
Gotta go. But have fun with
With the exploring.
the ship,
Thanks.
and maybe I'll see you on Monday first.
All right. Yeah. See you Monday.
Okay. Take it easy.
You too. Hidey hole. Oh.
time on a tradition since 2541. Invictus Launch Week is an opportunity for the public and the UEE Navy to celebrate the next generation of men and women who are about to join our ranks to defend the Empire and give you an opportunity to see the latest additions to our fleet of defenders. Please enjoy your day. Navy flight training can provide the necessary training for a variety of jobs in the private sector. From combat to hauling applications, naval pilots receive the kind of training and experience that employers will seek out.
Not only marks the graduation of the latest class of starmen and pilots entering service into the UEE Navy, but signifies the date that new recruits all over the Empire want to start their service. Duty, tradition, service. Life.
One of the Navy forges on MacArthur, recruits will push themselves to their physical start today. To come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride. For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their life in the Navy, stop by our friends and family booth to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in naval service.
nearing next stop.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Engines critical.
Yeah, okay, so this mission is glitched, and I see the game chat's kind of screwing with me, so I want it's going to be helpful. Yeah, so I think I'm going to call the stream here. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed day, I guess technically it's day 2 of Invictus, but it's day 1 of the free fly. So remember, if you have, all you need is to create an account, a Star Citizen account, which, yeah, it's pretty easy to do. Actually, while do the outro here, I'm going to ship log. But you just use the link in the description below. It will take you to the account creation page, and from there you just create an account, you know, create a game name and all that. All you need is an email, and from there you can go to the Invictus free fly page on the website and download the game and play for free for up until yes, and for anyone who needs more insight on how to do that, give me a sec. Go. So all you need to do is, again, it's in the description, to scroll all the way down to where you see interested in becoming a Star Citizen. Click on that link. It takes you to this page here. Once you're done with that, you know, I'm not going to sign in here, but you'll go to the home page. Once you go to the home page, click on this. And once you clicked on this, you know, you get all this cool stuff, tell you about Invictus and everything, and click on Free Fly or Fly Now, and it'll tell you all you need to know on what to do. When you're signed in, there'll be more information. If I'm not signed in, there's not a lot of information. It's going to tell you to sign in, but yeah, so that's really all you need to know. And obviously, to actually download, to download the game itself, you'll need to go here, and it will tell you what you need in order to actually download the game. You know, like you can sign in. If you're doing Invictus, after you've signed in there, it'll be checked. Everything will be fine. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed and had fun. You know, I'm gonna be live streaming probably. I'm gonna be live streaming on Twitch Monday night. I'm not gonna be doing anything tomorrow. I will definitely be doing something Tuesday night. I'm probably gonna be. Oh, and game crashed. Wonderful. But I'll definitely be doing something Tuesday night for sure on YouTube here. So, you know, more Invictus stuff for sure. They're gonna have more ships on display. Maybe we'll finally get a look at the Bengal carrier. I'm sorry we didn't get to do that tonight, but luck just wasn't our favor. Yeah, this is going to be the end of episode 25. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks so much for watching. You know, because I can't do any of this crap without you guys, and I have fun. You know, I'm a little exhausted right now, but I have fun. And yeah, we're definitely going to be doing this more often. You know, Invictus stuff and game streams. But yeah, whether you're watching this, live or catching the replay later, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. And if you want to help support us, you guys know the drill: like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. If you want to help support us in a more personal way, though, I got my eBay store. Again, links for everything is in the description, as always. The eBay store, I have posters I make and sell myself. And I got the Teespring store, which we recently put a new product, which is part of the fund that you see on the top of the screen, Cam's What Can Possibly Go Wrong fund. It is our new t-shirt, the What the Frick Frack Snick Snack Patty Whack Gave a Dog a Bone kind of bullshit is this t-shirt. Alright, okay, there, now the images are loading. What the hell is it? There, no, that's correct. Here it is. So yeah, got all this cool stuff. I'm actually wearing the sample shirt of this right now, of the Frickety Frackety shirt, or the shirt that we call it. And I gotta say, it's really comfortable. But yeah, aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Cast in the Shadows, and remember to treat others. I want to be treated.